and welcome to Jewellery Maker. It is lovely to have your company. I'm Vicki, going to be with you for 4 very full, very exciting jewellery making hours. We have got for you a delight, a plethora of opportunities for you, from your classics to your brand news to something a little bit different for everyone. We have got a spectacular opportunity to get some delightful brand new strands, including probably one of the largest feature strands of fluorite. Take a look at that. I don't need a close-up because I tell you what, look at the size of those gems. Over 700 carats sitting in one strand. Yes, it's a brand new strand of fluorite. We've also got some spectacular boutique opportunities for you, because you know what, the lady who does boutique, as only she knows how, is the gorgeous Sheila joining us today.
Morning, Vicki.
You are our boutique bonanza lady.
Boutique bonanza. Hi, everybody.
We have got some treats in store today.
We have indeed. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I love that.
Isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Just a little bit different. I've never seen it.
It's statement, isn't it?
It's got a very citrine warmth about it as well.
Yeah,
so
many
yellow gold findings, get a bit of luxury there.
Wire.
Oh, bronze wire, give it a bit of vintage.
Yeah.
We're there with that one, aren't we? Well, that's coming up later on in the show. We also have coming your way, we've got a thread zapper. It's really cool. I know it just does look a little bit like a taser gun in some ways, but we're fine. It's designed for anybody who, you know, when you get those really irritating threads, you know, the threads that just fray right to the very end, and you kind of go, oh, I just want that professional finish, but I need to. Ooh. We've got a thread zapper that just zaps it and stops the thread from fraying.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Yeah. Especially with sort of, you know, sort of cottony threads, because they tend to sort of fray. Silk's not too bad, but cotton will, yeah. Well, so that'll be good.
It's great because, of course, at the moment we're really into our macrames, our French knitting, our, you know, we've got all of those crocheting. So we're using quite a lot of threads.
Different threads, yeah, we do. Yeah.
So it'd be nice to get that professional finish to, you know, to the end.
I'm really excited about seeing that now. So I'm ready to be zapped.
She said that before, I can promise you.
Oh yeah, I'll go back to this.
We have got lots and lots of treats in store for you, including, I'll just give you a heads up, we've got some beautiful lapis lazuli, a gemstone of true heritage. If you want to talk about historical reverence to a gemstone, it doesn't get much more revered than this one. This is your lapis lazuli, faceted rounds, beautiful qualities, dark browns and blues. Then you've got glistening, shimmering pyrite golds flashing through. You've got it all there in a feature faceted strand. So that's one strand. Also coming your way, how about some coral? Now when I show you this, you'll go, never seen that before. Neither have I. Another brand new opportunity. I've never seen us do this before. Normally with our coral you have a little nuggets, little chips, you have little drops, but not here. You've got your feature rounds. Look at the gorgeous shine and sheen that you get to that. A fantastic brand new strand to look forward to. And if that wasn't enough, I've got 2 furthermore strands of clear quartz, rondelles and wave beads, and I know I've not done these before. I know that they'll be popular because I think instantly when you start to see the clarity and the freshness of these stones, you can see versatility, wearability, and really an opportunity to get lots of different qualities to your jewellery by using just a single strand like this. Look at those rondelles and the wave beads coming up within the shore. So lots of treats. And talking of treats, we start with probably one of the best treats. We like to make sure that when you're tuning in at the very beginning of the show, that you get one of the best offers of the day. We want to reward you for tuning in right on the dot of 9 o'clock. The reward today is bountiful. Take a look. In fact, I'll put them all together just to show you what I mean. It's a beautiful bounty. Look at that. We are talking here 100 pairs of your silver-plated copper shepherd hooks. That's 100 pieces, that's 100 pairs, in fact, so it'll be 200 pieces in total. 100 pairs of your silver-plated copper findings. I am very, very excited by this deal, very, very excited by this opportunity. I know for a lot of people, this is what you need to make multiple pieces of jewellery, make your jewellery go further, perhaps make a little bit of money on the side. You know, perhaps you've got the chance to use just the odd gemstone here and there, use a shepherd hook and you've got yourself a stylish pair of earrings in seconds. Or alternatively, maybe you want to make your jewellery to you know, stalls, fetes, fairs that are coming up for spring and summertime. Then you've got 100 pairs of earrings you can make. Imagine if you just charged £1 a pair of earrings. Just add one single gemstone. That's it. That's all you need. Just one gemstone dropping from there, and charge £1. You've got £100 potential there. In £100. If you sold them just one pair of earrings for £1, because you've got 100 pairs, that's £100. And I have to say, you know, I've got some big bundles today. I've got some big bundles this evening as well. You just need one gemstone, and hey presto, you've got 100 pairs of earrings. Sell them for £1. You've got yourself £100 in your pocket. Guess how much these are going to cost you? Just guess how low we can go on this. It's 100 pairs. One price offer. One opportunity. Once the quantity's gone, it's gone. And I tell you what, we are rewarding you for tuning in early today. It's your early bird. It's already selling out on the web. Not surprised by this, because you're getting 100 pairs of your silver-plated copper shepherd hooks for just $6.95. 100 for $6.95. Now, not being funny, but if you get your genuine gemstones at the kind of prices that we're offering you in your bumper packs like we can do today, then you are well and truly on your way to making a little bit of money for yourself, you know, for fairs, for Christmas fetes, anything like that. And I've just said the word Christmas, but in reality, they're probably good. Well,
I remember before we started Jewellery Maker and I was making jewellery, and I used to have to pay £1.50 for 2 pairs.
£1.50 for 2 pairs?
For 2
or was that for silver plated though? Well, for silver plated?
No.
For silver?
Yeah, no, for just, but I mean, how many, we've got what, 100 pairs there, did you say?
100?
100 pairs there for what,
£6.95?
Yeah, honestly, I paid £1.50 for just 2 pairs. So that's just an amazing.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah,
that sounds ridiculous.
I think yeah. Honestly, you ask Linda when you see Linda, yeah, she will say exactly the same. We went to the same place, yeah.
And I guess in some ways this is the type of trade pricing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, this is trade pricing. The principle is the more you buy in quantity, the lower the minimum price is per piece. Not surprised to see that I've got a lot of people on the phone lines. You will have to be patient with us. We will process your call as fast as we possibly can. What a brilliant start to a morning. Isn't that the way to start a morning? What day is it today? Not a clue I have. What clue? Wednesday. Lovely jubbly. Could have been any day of the week for me. Not a clue. £6.90. Sometimes that day 3 in the Jewellery Maker studio. £6.95 is all you pay. 100 of those. Now, what does that work out per pair? Come on.
Very cheap. Oh my gosh. But hang on. 7 pounds.
Now, does that work it?
Go on, Ryan. Your brain's
nearly 7 pence each. 7 pence a pair. Just under 7, is that right? I'm looking at Ryan, I'm going, like Ryan has a clue. Do we move 1 decimal point or 2 decimal points? Or do we just ignore the decimal point and just put it somewhere where we want it to be? What is a decimal point? Is a decimal point not actually just a full stop? And therefore we just £6.95. It's like, look, you put a full stop as a decimal point, and then in maths they sometimes add A's and B's, and A plus B equals C. And the moment you add letters into maths,
can't do
just wrong.
Yeah,
just wrong.
It's complicating it.
Why would you do that? Like, I've just got on board. I went to school. I'm sat there thinking, okay, I've got this numbers thing now. I can count, I can get there, I know what it is. And then they add in letters. I'm sat in a maths class and they add in letters. Oh, that's when my world began to crumble. Yeah. £6.95 is all you pay. I mean, seriously, who in the maths world decided that that was okay to do? I mean, that's like mixing up, that's proper messing with children's heads, isn't it? Right, children, let's count to 100 and now let's add the alphabet. What? What? £6.95. You don't have to be good at maths though, that's good for me. Here at Jewellery Maker, simple as it is, it's value for money all the way. 100 pairs of your silver plated shepherd hooks for just £6.95. That really does work at less than 7 pence a pair. And as Sheila said, you were paying 75p a pair.
Yes, yeah.
75 pence a pair. Or alternatively, you come to us, get the trade pricing, get a bigger bulk of quantity. You often is the case, you'll go and you maybe buy 10 pairs in a pack, or you'll buy, if you're lucky, 20 pair in a pack. Because we're doing that trade-like quantity of 100, we're being able to give you that lower minimum price, less than £7 a piece. I have a feeling that there's a chance that there'll be people making up a lot of jewellery for, you know, as I say, I've got my daughter's school fairs coming up, and sadly I'm working. Well, not sad that I'm working, but sadly it means I'm not going to be there, and I'm part of the committee. I'm part of the committee. Ladies, I'm part of the committee. And I thought to myself, oh, I could do a little stall. I could have a little...
They love it, actually. I did it at Jess's.
Did you?
They absolutely loved it. Made
Jess is your granddaughter, isn't she?
Jess, sorry, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. There was just little girls and boys around us all the time. Jessie was helping.
Aww.
And we made elasticated bracelets.
Perfect.
Yeah. And they absolutely loved it, so do it. Honestly, they love it.
Well, I was thinking, you know, maybe I could set it up and have things organised already.
Yeah.
So I can't be at the fair, but I can organise things before that.
Yes.
So I've got it all organised. That's the kind of bumper pack that you've got there, really, isn't it? 100 pairs of earrings. That does say to you, well, let's make a little stall, and let's make, as I say, the money that you made might be towards a good cause like schools, or you know, anything like that. The Colourful Life Foundation, of course, you could always add to that.
Absolutely, and because they work out so cheap. When you go to sort of school fairs or sort of, you know, smaller craft fairs, they will pay £1, £1.50, £2 for a pair of earrings. And
because you're not handing over a fortune. If I think about it when I go to like fairs with my daughter, like she's 4, nearly 5 now, and I'll often put like £3 or £4 in her purse, you know, and say, well, that's your money, you can choose what you want to buy. You know, you literally choose anything that you want, and Mummy doesn't mind, it's your money, you make the decision. I mean, imagine her coming up to a stall and handing over £2 and getting a piece of jewellery, genuine gemstone jewellery. Well, she'd be thrilled.
They love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Liking that one, Sheila. £6.95. If you want it, it's yours. It's a trade price offer. While stocks last only, that we can confirm that offer. I do believe this will be a sellout offer for the day. I do believe that this will be a sellout deal, so make sure you get them now while you can for £6.95. Right there, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is lovely. Obviously I'd been focusing on this side, and actually I didn't really get a chance to take a look at these. These are lush. Now, this bundle is called She Sells Seashells. Actually, it should say Sheila sells seashells, shouldn't it? She sells seashells on the seashore. This is beautiful. It's a combination of cream and your white shells. Beautiful iridescent qualities, the shimmering reaction of light off each one of those gemstones. I mean, it has got that very mesmeric quality to it. It has that, you know, when you think about the shimmer of the ocean against the lapping of against the sand, and you think of that gorgeous iridescent quality, you got that sitting in each one of those. I mean, I don't have to move even these stones and they do the job for me. This is quality and luxury. And the nice thing about these is anybody who is looking to make, you know, maybe holiday or staycation kind of jewelry, you know, just something light and easy to wear. These are light and they're very, very versatile, wearable gemstones. Nice for summertime. I mean, like these. Oh, stop. I've had an idea. Careful, careful.
Oh dear.
I've had the idea for the day. This is it. The idea of the day. It's not about maths, it's fine. I'm not going to add in any numbers.
Okay.
This is my idea. You've got your shepherd hooks. You take one, put them in a little pair of drop earrings, and hey presto, you have got yourself some seriously good look. And of course, because you're doing them in drop earrings, look, they're double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way they move. They are just fabulous. Every one of those would be fantastic. One, that's all you need, just one shepherd hook and one heart drop down. Then one beautiful round. I mean, these are such a great look for your summertime feel. As I say, they're light, they're wearable, and then we keep on adding. And that means you've got a lovely shape. I mean, you can imagine that in just a nice, simple stretchy. And like Sheila said, I mean, that's a really, really wearable and easy to create look. And again, anybody who's looking to do your stalls or your fairs or your fetes, well, that's just a really easy wear look, isn't it? Simple, stretchy bracelet. I mean, that's just such a pretty piece of jewellery. And as I say, it's not just about the beauty, it's about the wearability as well. Then let's add some more. Oh, we're adding some more hearts. Look at that. I mean, this just goes hand in hand with those shepherd hooks. For me, it just is a perfect complement, really. You've got your hearts, you've got your rounds, you've got your larger hearts, you've got your rectangles, and you've got your coins. And as I say, these are double-sided, and because they're double-sided, it means that if they spin, if you are using them as shepherd for your shepherd drops, shepherd hook drops even, not just shepherd drops, if you're doing that, then the good news is as they move around, as they start to rotate, you'll get just different looks, but they'll always give you something special because they are two-sided gemstones. 5 strands. Such a pretty piece, such a very, very pretty look. Gorgeous. A big opportunity coming your way now because you're getting all 5 strands, versatile. Anybody who's into your multi-strand bracelets, you know, to get that 3 or 4 or 5 strand bracelet, what about that for a look? That would look fab. That's beachwear.
Isn't it just?
That is beachwear. Oh, I could see myself doing that, and I'm not normally. Normally,
just put elastic through and tie them, and you've got. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Great. But normally, I don't normally mess around like that when I'm going on the beach. But I'd wear those because they're easy and they're light, and you don't have to be too worried. Oh, perfect.
Go with everything. 5
strands and an amazing opportunity coming your way. Guess the price on this one. I don't think you will. You know, 5 strands for less than £15. That means less than £3 a strand. Less than £3 a strand. Now, if this isn't the way to start a show, I don't know what is. Both of the deals that we've already given you have been absolutely magnificent. Sheila, this is going to be your challenge.
I have one thing to say, Vicky.
Oh, heck.
I'm shell-shocked.
She's been thinking about that one now, hasn't? Oh, yes.
They come out occasionally.
Don't they just? £14.95. Amazing opportunity. I've got queues on the lines of at least a minute to a minute and a half. Please do be patient with us. We'll process your call. The thing is, Sheila, I don't want you to be too selfish about this.
I knew she'd have to top me, you know. I knew I couldn't get away with that on my own. Right, I'm thinking of the next now.
I was going to say, it feels like we've got everybody in my ear going, oh, I need to think of one. A shell. Shell. Yeah. What can we do? What can we do? I've got another one, but I won't do it. Okay. £14.95. You don't have to shell out a lot of money for this one.
Oh, dearie me, that's good.
£14.95. I actually do think I should be crowned the Queen of Puns. Poor puns fair, but I can be crowned the Queen of poor puns. Poor puns. That's an odd word to say. Poor puns. Did they win the X Factor? What, poor puns? No, that was Paul Potts.
What did she say? What did she say? Paul Puns?
Poor puns. And Ollie said in my ear, didn't he win the X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or something? But no, it's Paul Potts. £14.95.
dear.
That's brilliant. That's genius. £14.95. I think that's going to be a sellout deal. 14. That was brilliant. Oh, fabulous.
Oh,
fabulous, fabulous. Well then. Wow.
Right.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Just. That's a stunning 3-strand combination. It's got a subtlety, it's got an elegance, it's got a freshness.
Bridal.
Yeah, you're thinking bridal instantly. Yeah, I agree with that.
Gorgeous.
I mean, not a must-have, but it certainly has that inkling towards.
Yes, it does.
It?
Oh yeah, I mean, it isn't just bridal, but it's you know, I mean, weddings cost a lot now, so if you have got a wedding coming up, then something like that is just stunning, isn't it?
You see, the thing is there's something blue for the aquamarine.
Yeah.
The soft, delicate tones for maybe the bridesmaids, and then the glistening, shimmering clear quartz for the bride to sparkle as she walks down the aisle. I was going to say walks down the lane. I was going to say, I'm not sure where I got married, but I obviously walked down a lane. It's quite a big lane, may I say. We have got here such a feminine style, such beautiful sophistication here. It's called Simply Beautiful. You are beautiful. You really have got there a perfect description to a perfect bundle. It is exquisite to its subtlety. It has a freshness to its clarity. It has a tone that'll give you a real depth and dynamic. Beautiful combination here. Your rose quartz here, irregular drops. These are 5x4 to 8x4 millimetres. It's a 30cm strand. To equal that, you've got the matching nuggets 6x4 to 9x5 in your clear quartz nuggets. And to finish it all off, the something blue is tranquil, serene, and it's aquamarine. It is a 3x2 rectangle strand, 28cm. It is truly exquisite. It is exquisite. I commend Laura for bringing these gemstones together in this bundle. She says, yes, I agree with that. I'm brilliant, she says. Fair dues, Laura. You are brilliant. Quite right. Take the credit, because it's due, isn't it? It is a perfect, it's idyllic, it's got that soft serenity that we're looking for from our gemstones. And I have to tell you, this price tag, whoo, gonna knock your socks off, you know. You'll not get it. Aquamarine, rose quartz and clear quartz for $12.95. Now, I'm sure for a lot of people who perhaps are used to our pricing, this would be something that even you wouldn't be expecting as a price point. What, £4.32 a strand, something like that? £4.32 a strand. Absolutely extraordinary price points to deliver on when you start to consider the quality and the regard. And obviously we've got to remember these are some of the most recognizable gemstones in the jewelry industry. It means that when you're making your jewelry, you're not working with something that people won't identify to. I mean, aquamarine, certainly one of the most requested gemstones we have in our vaults. Rose quartz, definitely one of our most feminine gemstones within our collection. And clear quartz, well, it's a diamond-like beauty that really does have a clarity and a versatility that is worked with and utilised to its absolute optimum. I think it's going to be another sellout, you know, this one. £4.30. That's the third sellout in a row. That's the kind of day it is today. Just to give you that warning, it's these kind of bundles that make such a big difference. Hold those lines for me and guarantee that this one's yours. Of course, it's 1 P&P for the whole day. It's £2.95 for your postage and packing, and you can add as many times as you like. Once, twice, 3 times a gemstone. £12.95 for your 3 strands there. Congratulations, we're in limited stock and it's called Simply Beautiful. What? Straight on. Oh yeah. No matter what they say, Ryan. No matter what they say. Simply Beautiful.
Let's not bring me down.
We've got nothing like a little bit of Christina Aguilera on a morning. We have got for you. No? No?
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Love her.
Love her. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you?
I don't think she believes you,
For the
Ryan.
4th time. Do you?
She's awesome.
She's awesome. No, she didn't say. He didn't say awful. He said awesome.
Awesome.
Really, Ryan? We need to talk after the show. We have got for you 1 in a million jewellery kit. I think this is named after our Ryan, really, isn't it? Or maybe it's named after Ryan's infatuation for Christina Aguilera.
She's 1 in a million.
She is 1 in a million. We have got for you a kit that gives you such a beautiful spectrum of colours and tones and textures and shapes and dynamic. It really feels like it ticks the boxes. If you are a jewellery maker at the very start of your journey, or if you're a jewellery maker who's made jewellery like Sheila for many, many years, this is the type of kit that can work on so many different levels. Take the simplest of techniques, you'll get a very exciting reaction and result to your jewellery. Take these ingredients and mix them up, play with your style and play with your creativity. You'll get a dynamic feature piece of jewellery without any hesitation. Of course, with these kind of kits, it's not about getting 1 or 2 pieces of jewellery. You've got the chance to get multiples. I mean, for example, I'm wearing one of the pairs of earrings that Sheila's created. And as you can see, in terms of simplicity, you can see they're beautiful, beautiful look. And yet those are really simple to create. In fact, I'm sure Sheila will say they probably only took her 3 or 4 minutes to, you know. Yeah. But the nicest thing about them is the creativity can be at different levels, but the resulting jewellery is just as striking because of the quality of the ingredients that you're working with.
Definitely. And I think, you know, sometimes simplicity is elegance as well, isn't it?
Totally.
You know,
totally.
yeah.
And this is why I always say, you know, whatever you're using to create, you know, whether it's you're into card crafting, whether you're into making cakes, whether you're creating jewellery, use the right ingredients. Your resulting finish will have a positive impact, and you've certainly got that here. Now, I have to just highlight, my eyes are attracted to just one of these strands. Botswana agate we have not seen forever. In fact, let me just put this to the others to understand. Just to highlight, these are absolutely exquisite. Now, one of our finest and certainly one of our most popular gemstones because of its individuality. I mean, if I just took this first section of maybe 10 gemstones, that's why we love it. The banding, the unique print of each one of these gemstones is truly fascinating. The individuality of creating your jewellery with almost masterpiece-like opportunity, because you know, when you think about a work of art, you're seeing individual parts of that work of art coming together, whether it's the colour tones, whether it's the shapes and the dynamics. Basically, in each one of these gemstones, you have a work of art already created by Mother Nature. Botswana agate is, not surprisingly when you see it like this, one of our most popular gemstones in our vaults right now. Unfortunately, we don't get a huge quantity of it these days. We went through a little flurry probably about a year and a half ago where we had a very decent quantity, but the thing with genuine gemstones is that you can get it one day and the next day you just can't get hold of it for love nor money. And that's the simple facts with genuine gemstones, is when you see it and you love it, buy it while we've got it. You know, there is no guarantee that I'll be able to get hold of another strand like this. It's one of those offers where I'll always say to you, if you fall in love with it, buy it while we've got it. No guarantee for us to always be able to give you the chance to own it. And I don't want anybody to be disappointed, certainly not in losing out on such a favourable feature for your jewellery collection. It's your Botswana agate, which really catches my eye within this 1 in a million jewellery kit. But the nicest thing about the rest of this kit is that there's such a complement hue of tone. You've got there that beautiful, beautiful pearl. And then on top of that, let's add to the hematite. Hematite's fab. And then you've got your white howlite. Now, just to highlight one thing, that one strand of Botswana agate is on our website right now at £14.95. I just want you to highlight, and just £14.45, beg your pardon. I'll give you an exact £14.45 on our website right now, okay? So let's just keep that in mind when you see the rest of this kit and then the price tag. You're getting 4 feature strands, including that Botswana agate. And we're adding to you, and you might have noticed on the graphics, so probably the reason I've got so many people holding on the lines right now, it's not just for the gemstones, but for the findings as well. Take a look at this. It's 100 pieces of your rose gold plated findings. Or can I have a whoop whoop for the rose gold? Thank you, Ryan. Oh, yes. Seriously, seriously exciting. Look at this. Look at how many pieces of rose gold findings you're getting here. Shepherd hooks, head pins, crimp beads, jump rings. You're getting your plain beads, your chain, a metre of chain, eye pins, chandeliers, crimp beads, toggle clasps, decorative rounds. You've got bolt ring clasps as well, all for one price offer. Within this bundle, I do believe in this kit, this is one of the most popular parts. It's the rose gold. It's a massive dynamic to jewellery at the moment within the designer world. You just need to go to Milan, go to Paris, go to New York, don't matter where you go. Rose gold is a feature to many of the big designer jewelers. And if you want to get that designer feel without the designer price tag, then you come to Jewellery Maker. You create your own masterpieces with our help, with our aid and with our facility. You then get incredible designer jewellery with well, I was going to say half the price. Forget half, literally a fraction of the price you should be paying. 4 feature strands, including that Botswana agate, on our website right now for £14.45, plus your 100 pieces of your rose gold plated copper findings for just £21.95. £21.95, and when you break it down, I mean, that means if you take £14.45 from £21.95, you've got
a bargain.
£6.50. Is that right? Or is it £7.50? £7.50. £7.50.
It's half, isn't it? Half price.
£7. So look at that. 14. Can I just highlight that? That's £14.45 on our website. The rest, everything that you're looking at here, we are putting to you for £7.50. Go try find anywhere else that can commit to that kind of price point. No, I mean the findings alone, 100 findings for £7.50.
And they're beautiful too.
What, rose gold? Oh, they're £7.95 on the web. On our website right now, you've actually got the findings for £7.95. So we're already 45p over budget, and you've still got a further 3 strands of gemstones, plus all your findings and your presentation gift bags. That is an incredible, incredible deal. What an offer. I mean, you've got to break that one down. That in its own right, on our own. See, the thing is when we go to price research and we price compare, it's not like we're going to other websites. We're not asking for other people to be price compared against. We're price comparing ourselves. We're literally looking at ourselves and we're saying, look, buy the Botswana, buy the rose gold findings, and you're already over £21.95. In fact, you're £22.50, I think it is. So you're already quids in when you're then getting your shell pearl, your hematite, your howlite, and your beading thread, and your presentation gift bags, all together for £21.95. An amazing deal, absolutely incredible opportunity. And the real thing, I think the bonus of a kit like this is that whatever your skill base, and certainly for those people who are watching and just getting started into jewellery making, this is
a must.
Yeah, because in some ways you've got all of the ingredients. Now all you need to add is the skills. And most people go, oh, but I don't know what to do. But this is your answer.
Really, anybody, and I don't mean, you know, but everyone is capable of making jewellery.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
And I think that the finest part about this is that when you start to break it down into the very simple techniques that you've got here, this is your Get Started tutorial booklet. It comes free of charge with your first purchase from us. So you don't even have to pay to gain knowledge. You get it for free with us. And if that wasn't enough, we also back that up by giving a free tutorial DVD as well. So everything that's in the tutorial booklet is backed up by a nigh on hour-long DVD. Now, when you start to think about it, what do you get for free these days?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know many things. Now, this is just one example. This is how to cut a jump ring. This is one of the techniques that is shown within the DVD. Just simple techniques like this. So you know how to open and how to close to make sure that you're looking after your findings, etc. All in this tutorial booklet and DVD, free of charge when you make this purchase of the kit itself. £21.95 for the kit. If this is something of interest to you, you want to get started, there's only one more thing you need, and that's the toolkit. And the toolkit, I can't say anything.
Yeah, everything there for you.
I can't say anything other than this is probably one of our very best prices. These really are. It's an incredible deal.
I've seen kits like this in other places, and some are twice as much as what we sell.
Oh, and the rest.
And the rest, yeah.
Because if you try to buy the tools individually and make this up for yourself, buy a reamer, buy tweezers, buy the snippers, if you try to do that for yourself, I tell you what, you're not looking at anywhere near less than a tenner. But that's the price that you can get for this. It's your jewellery making toolkit. It's your essential tools, your wire cutters, your round nose pliers, your flat nose pliers, and all of the other tools, as you can see here, coming in at £9.95. So your code is at the bottom of the screen there, GLCR60. It's £9.95 is all you pay. So you're getting everything, and we're still committing to it being just over £30 to get started into a brand new technique, a brand new skill base actually.
And I think with this, I mean, the quality is the best.
Well,
I've been using mine.
I was just going to say, you and Linda started from the very beginning of our show, which is 3 years ago, and you're still using the same.
Well, I have to say now, I think I need some new cutters, but other than that, everything's just as I use the same. I
was going to say that's not bad for because you use your tools
every
day in, day out.
Yeah, nighttime, daytime. Yeah. Meal times.
Meal times.
I take it with me everywhere.
To bed.
You're boring, you don't talk anymore.
But then the nicest thing about it is that you've got that plus just over £30 to spend, and then the results are like this. This is amazing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got 7 because I've got the pair of earrings in as well. So 7 feature pieces of jewellery. Of course,
I've
the
been quite
good
gem
thing
heavy as
about
well.
the good thing about this is that this is really showing everybody that it doesn't matter what your level of skill is, you can really get some result in jewellery. As I say, with the earrings, you've shown that beautifully, Sheila, but then also you've gone for a little bit of unique threading and beading.
Yes, yeah, just a little bit more.
But that's just learning how to play with the beads.
Exactly. And the basic techniques are there, and it's just experimenting with the gemstones. That's
Absolutely.
all it is. If it doesn't work out, you take it out, you have a look at it, you work it out again. And I sort of have little puzzles. I actually put them out first in the shape and the pattern that I want, and then I start to thread them.
All right, so you've already got your
I've
thoughts.
already worked out what I want, and then I think, right, I've got to
Perfect.
do that now. And it is all techniques and just threading in and out of the gemstones, really.
Well, let's show everybody that now.
Okay.
Just to highlight, just to recap on one thing, £21.95. Sheila's made 7 pieces of jewellery. That means that you're looking at just over £3 per piece of jewellery. Now, just look at these bracelets. Look at that necklace. Look at this. £3. If you went into your local jeweller's shop with £3, you would never come away with anything like this from it.
Well,
you
no.
couldn't. You just. You can't. I mean, you can't go to your local fashion store.
You can't and get anything for £3. No, you can't. And I mean, these are real gemstones with, you know, the real findings. I mean, it's just
And it's unique
amazing
jewellery
value.
because you're creating it for yourself. So,
Absolutely. And I mean, I've been
amazing.
quite gem heavy with you know, because it was 5 strands. But I mean, I could have made quite a bit more if I'd have sort of wanted to. So you could have that particular necklace there that has the drops. If I'd got any more chain left, you could put the chain round the side and then use the gemstones to make something else.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
You
Wow.
know, it's sort of so much out there for you to make.
Isn't it just? So you're going to show us how to create
It's like a
this
star shape,
almost
isn't it, really?
star-shaped pendant, isn't it? There we
And
go.
there again, it's quite simple. It's just using your gemstones and weaving them through the beads. So I've got 5 of the agates.
Yeah.
And then I've got a large piece of beading thread. Whoops, it's just got caught round there. There we go. Now just pass the one side across through to the other. And that's your circle that you begin with. Circle in the middle.
Yeah.
Which is there, isn't it, in the middle? So that's your base there, okay?
Okay, so that's your centre.
That's
You
your
can see it
centre.
just round here. I don't know whether we can.
And then I start just to secure it. I take it round a couple of times just to secure the actual circle.
Okay.
Okay. So there you have your circle there. And then I take the pearl, pop on the pearl, and then pass it through. So then you're actually getting the next outer section, which are the pearls, the next one going round.
Yeah.
So do that all the way round in between your agate, your Botswana. Turn it round until you get the thread at the back, because sometimes the thread does twist. And then just carry on doing that all the way round. You will cross over your threads, but that doesn't matter. It's not a...
And the drill holes are large enough to take a multiple of threads
Yes, they
through,
are.
yeah?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. So.
And the nice thing with the shell pearls is that it has a larger drill hole as well.
Yeah, yes, it does. Yeah,
take
you're
it.
absolutely right. Because sometimes the pearls hole can be quite small, can't they? But this one is quite. Oh, shouldn't put that there. I've missed it taking it.
But the good thing is that with even if you have a smaller drill hole with the essential toolkit, you do get the reamer as well, don't you?
Yes,
so you can
do,
open up any of your drill
it does.
holes.
And it does actually. There we go. So as you can see now, that shape is starting to.
I'll just show
take
everybody
shape.
that just while you're
Do you
finishing
want to have
that
a
off.
pearl?
Oh, thanks.
There you
Sheila.
go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Just can you see? So you can see the size of the drill hole there. Okay. And if I take the reamer and all I'm going to do, put it in and just give it a little twist. A little bit, it just not too much force. But can you see that? It's just started to, you can see that, oh, you can already see the size, it's opened up, hasn't it? Just like that. And then all of a sudden,
It dust collects in there, the sort of, you know, the sort of dust off the pearl, so it does clear it. There we go.
Yeah, and then you've got your size.
Then you've got a bigger hole then, yeah.
Yeah, just like that, just so you know that's the reamer. And that comes as part of the toolkit as well. It's one of those handy things that you'll look at and go, what do I do with that? And then when you see its benefits, you go, oh, that's a bit of a bonus, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
and it really, I mean, as you've just shown, it doesn't take long to do it.
No, not at all, not at all.
So I've got that section now, which is sort of the second row with the purl on, and then I'm going to put 3 of the howlite. Is this how? Yeah, put 3 of those on, and then take it round and across and through your next purl, which does go through. You just have to be a little bit forceful with it. Okay, and as you can see now, you get the start of that section going round. Out the way. 1. And then just carry on doing that all the way round until you reach the other. You have to pull your, there we go, pull your strands just to tighten it up. And then pop it through the purl and do this all the way around. I might need the reamer now. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. And as you can see, that shape now is coming round the side.
Yes. So once you've done that, so just imagine we've done that.
Yeah.
You've then just got to fill in the centre.
Yeah.
Then,
Well, why I didn't do that with when I did the Botswana is because the beading thread, you can actually see that quite well going through the middle. So I attached that separately. I attached this separately.
Oh, did you?
With some monofilament.
Ah. I didn't realise that. So that's a separate...
So that's a separate section.
Got you.
Yeah.
So you just do down the monofilament.
Because then it doesn't show then. You know what I mean? It doesn't show the beading thread. I mean, what you could do, if you wanted to take it through with the thread, you could actually put one of the small howlite either side.
Just to add that detail.
Just
and
to
then
add
that's,
that detail,
so you just start to build that up around to create those little points. One presumes the more tension within the howlite thread, the more the point is created for the star.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it is all about sort of pulling it and, you know, and getting the tension within it.
Perfect.
And as you say, sometimes you might go around and the pearl that you've used is maybe not quite as that one is coming through. So you just have to be a little bit patient and pull, and see, so there that actually closes up then. Now I've pulled it.
So it's just a bit of tension.
It's just a little
keep
bit
working
of tension,
with it.
yeah. And then take it round, and then when you've actually finished and you've got to the top, I actually did a separate section through one of the howlite in the centre there, on that little centre section there, and then I just took 3 of the howlite up and put some chain on.
Perfect. Just like that.
Just like that.
I mean, this is just one of the features that you've got, of course, you can create with this amazing boutique-like quality. I think that the shimmer of the pinks working against the Botswana with the greys, I mean, it's just a classic complement, isn't it? $21.95 is all you pay. It is your 1 in a million jewellery kit with 100 pieces of that very, very, very much requested rose gold plated copper findings. If you would like to join us, there's a number at the bottom of the screen there. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, 0800 644 655, and you can also join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. Lots of treats still to look forward to. Don't forget, we've got that over 700 carat fluorite to look forward to in one strand. And if that wasn't enough, we've also got a zapper. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to keep on watching. But it's time for the Wall of Fame. One is Marie in Aylesbury, and she says, "Dear all of Jewellery Maker family, I love all that you do, and thanks to the presenters for keeping me smiling. The bracelet in the attached photo I made for my sister out of shrink plastic, all from Jewellery Maker. My sister and I have been having a tough time at the minute, so I made the bracelet to make us both smile, and it worked as she loved it, and I loved that she loved it." Bless you, Marie. She says, "Love to all." Well, Marie, we're sending all of our very best to you and your sister. I'm hoping that your times get better sooner rather than later. Lots of love. Congratulations. Really
They're
funky.
lovely, aren't they,
Yeah,
isn't
really
it? Look,
funky.
and the little with the little.
And you can write on it as well, and
Oh, how
good little
lovely.
like kind of your
Oh,
messages.
isn't that lovely and personal? That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Congratulations.
And this is number 428, and this is from Karina. Hello, Karina says, here are some macrame bracelets using labradorite, fuchsia crazy agate, multicoloured agate, magnesite and pink quartzite. The gemstones are from JM, but the wax cord is from my stash. Hope you like them. And Karina lives in Brighton. Well done, Karina. That's really colourful, isn't it?
Funky, really funky.
Really lovely.
And I have got Anna in Lincolnshire. She says, my entry to the Wall of Fame, I've made many gems that I have many gems, beg your pardon, and all I could do was look at them. But I have taken the plunge and made a pendant with various gems and the beautiful calla lilies, tiger's eye, rose quartz, white quartz, and multicolour freshwater pearls. The head pins I made myself with 0.4 mil gauge, a gold-plated copper wire with which the lilies are attached together. The earrings also have freshwater pearls and sterling silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope you like them. Wish Carol and Gherkin well. They are a cracking act, aren't they just? She says, I would love to win as my bank balance is suffering, but best wishes to all. Best wishes right back to you. And I think those calla lilies,
That's beautiful,
just in that earring drop,
Beautiful.
you know, and you just think, classic, very classic. 432 you are, Anna.
And this is number 429. And this is from Debbie in Crowborough. And Debbie says, I have sent this just for fun and do not expect to be added to the draw. Oh, well,
yes,
have.
everybody's automatically entered into the draw.
This is modelled on Safi.
Oh, hello, Safi.
Safi loves being on TV on Saturday and showed all her friends how famous she is, but she doesn't want it to end. The necklace is made from a mixture of a couple of bundles I got some time ago, Mystic Quartz, Howlite and grey cracked agate. As you can see, Safi has come around to his modelling and now feels it would be right not to keep you up to date with my jewellery creations. Love to you all at JM and keep the amazing bargains coming.
Love it, love it.
Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, gorgeous.
And,
now, don't let
Safi.
fame go to your head there, now, Safi. Right? Don't make no diva no requests, right? You're not going to get a bone every day.
No.
Okay,
Oh, he's
better keep him in his place, mate. We have got 430 and it's Karen. She says, like many others, I found you whilst channel hopping about 3 months ago. I made my first purchase at Easter, brackets the large toolkit, and since then there's been no stopping me. I absolutely love jewellery making. I've become addicted, as it's only too obvious from my bank statement. I love the shows and the presenters are all lovely, and I've already learnt so much from watching the guest designers. Jewellery Maker looks a fun, fab place to work. Any jobs going? Please find enclosed my first entry to the Wall of Fame first. Oh, brilliant. I made this for my daughter as she loves purples. I used chain and findings from my ever-increasing stash, black onyx and gemstones from a bead scoop, all from Jewellery Maker, although I couldn't tell you what they are. Anyway, I hope you like my first attempt, which I must admit I'm a bit nervous about sending after seeing all the wonderful and inspiring designs from the other viewers. Karen, can I just say, never ever be anything other than proud of what you've created, because that's beautiful, and I'm sure your daughter
really
agrees.
pretty.
And amazing, 3 months ago, you know, you didn't have any skill base, and now look at what you're creating. It's fantastic. And for anybody who's watching for the first time and you want to be like Karen, you know, explore a new technique and a new, hopefully a new part of life. I know for a lot of people,
a change of life, isn't it?
Exactly. You know, just a hobby that might be just something that gets your juices flowing in a different way. The good news is that it doesn't have to cost a fortune, and also, you know, it's gorgeous to think that everybody can come together and share their creativity, whatever your skill base. So Karen, congratulations to you. I'm really pleased that you took the time and you know, you got the confidence now to send in your jewellery. 430 you are in terms of numbers. Good luck. It's a prize draw today.
It is. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Prize draw today. I was thinking it's prize draw. Yeah. Oh yes, that's Wednesday today. So keep watching and find out round about midday. That's about 2 hours time if you're watching on repeat. And then we'll let you know who's lucky winner of 50 and £100 accredited to their account. We have coming your way some beautiful coral. I've never seen coral like this before. We've had some nice long nuggets. We've had some bright oranges and reds recently, but I certainly haven't seen anything quite like this here on Jewellery Maker. It is a feature offer. It's your coral coming up straight after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our Cuffs and Bangles workshop. Laura will guide you through how to design a combination of cuff styles and shapes, as well as techniques including wrapping and weaving. The full course includes a range of different gauges of wire, a bead scoop bag, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our museum. All of this for $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Never seen anything like this before on our channel here at Jewellery Maker. After 3 years, and probably about 3 weeks now, 3 years and 3 weeks, we are looking at one of our ultimate new strands. It is Jewellery Maker at its best when we're offering you quality and luxury. It is your shell feature rounds, normally drops, normally nuggets, not normally this kind of quality of rounds. I don't think I've, of course, when we start to think about how shell and how coral starts to form, it's standardly formed and elongated, and they're not rounds, they don't normally clump, they're normally elongated columns, and actually when you think of it like this is much more difficult for us to be able to bring to you than it is anything long or thin or, you know, nuggets or chips, etc. These are fantastic 10mm cream coral rounds, brand new. And I know according to Sheila and certainly according to Laura, my producer, and for myself, I've not seen us do anything like this before. I've seen the reds and the oranges of our corals in nuggets and in chips, etc. But I've never seen us do cream rounds in coral. And as I say, there's such a different type of texture. A spectacular opportunity coming your way. Your cream coral rounds. They are 10mm. They're a good size. I mean, again, normally the coral that we get is probably a little bit smaller, a little bit more unique in terms of their shape. These are much more structured. They are classic plain rounds, but nothing plain about that shimmering, lustrous quality, milkiness, cream creamy qualities, very, very succulent qualities. If you want to join us, well, I tell you what, I wish I had more in stock, but I don't. If you haven't, like us, seen anything like this before, then please do make sure that if you want them, you're there on the lines right now, on the phone lines. Get ready to buy on the web, because you've got your coral rounds coming in at a price tag you cannot miss out on. It's a quality opportunity, certainly something brand new to air for me. An offer that I don't want you to miss out on, because it's just $9.95. $9.95 for a brand new strand, something that you won't have seen before. And as I say, from my perspective, I've worked on the channel for about 2.5 years. I've got Sheila, who's worked literally from day dot, from the beginning of the...
I've never seen it, no.
And we have access to the vaults, we have access to our stock list, and we've never seen anything like this. We've seen a variety of different types of coral in terms of colours and shapes, but I've never done anything like this, and I would never have anticipated that price. Only because when you think about the time that it's taken to create those rounds from something that's standardly an elongated formation, you've got a lot of skill, you've got craftsmanship, you've got a beautiful shimmer, those milky qualities with this lustrous stuff. I've got people on the lines who are, I can see you there, you've got to stay on the lines for us to process your call, of course. If you do find yourself holding on that free phone number, all you're doing is investing your time, not your money, on those lines for us. You can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com if you prefer. It is the time to buy in terms of opportunity, because we just don't see enough of this this gemstone. One of our most popular stones in terms of it's perfect for your spring and summer collection, but to get that unique finish, the rounds in particular, the milkiness of the quality of the colour, and then of course it's coral, one of our most popular stones for spring and summer. $9.95. It's got a different type of luster, hasn't it? It's almost, you know what it is? It's almost vitreous. That's what it is, isn't it? $9.95. It's definitely got that much more glossy edge to it, vitreous feel about it. $9.95. Your cream coral rounds are 10mm. Queues on the lines for just a minute or so, so just your patience and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can for less than £10. Not just glorious, luxury finish. Should I pop these against the neckline just to quickly show you them in action? They look like pearls, don't they? From a distance, they just look like a classic pearl, but when you get a close-up, totally different type of finish. You can see there that really nice glossy feel to the actual lustrous qualities of the stone. Fabulous. Very, very nice look. Yep, going for those, we like them a lot. And I'm going to keep them out for a second because I'm going to put them alongside another gemstone that might work very nicely together. Creams and greens. That's nice, isn't it? Let's keep on adding. Let's keep on adding. Oh gosh, they're cute. Oh, I've not seen these. Sorry, hang on. Oh, I've not seen these before. They're fab. They are fabulous. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, they are so cool. They are so funky.
Aren't they pretty?
Aren't they lovely?
Pretty.
Like a little daisy chain.
Yeah.
And can you see how they've been drilled so that they're actually going to sit almost tessellated, so they're like kissing each other. You see that? So rather than them sitting petal to petal against each other like that, they've actually been set like that. So it means that you're getting much more of a tightness combination. That tessellated finish is just fantastic.
They would look lovely, wouldn't they? Just draping at different lengths on some chain.
Fabulous.
Look lovely.
See, I was just thinking just as a really nice simple bracelet though. You know, like...
Very
like
delicate, aren't they?
Just like a daisy chain. That's such a cute strand. That is such a cute strand. I'm going to have to move the coral and I'll go back because take a look at those cubes. Huge cubes. They are, again, corner drilled, and you can see here, huge in size. We're looking here at some absolute stormers. They're 10mm cubes. And as I say, they're corner drilled, so you do have this lovely, it almost feels like a rolling of the dice, cascade effect. Different shapes and different formations because they're corner drilled. There's lovely, like almost haphazardness about them. So you've got your 10mm in your corner drilled cubes. You've got these fabulous flowers. I love these, and you know, the thought process of the craftsmanship that's gone in to not just make them look gorgeous, but actually work and interlock with each other. It's a great idea. Oh, you're going to make some beautiful jewellery. I just know this is going to have some great results. We're adding another shape. We've got those lovely carved flowers, and we're adding in the triangles as well. Now, these are equilateral triangles. Back to the maths again. Equilateral triangles. That's as much as I get, though. That's as close as I get to my shape, remembering. Did you hear about me going to my daughter's nursery when she was 3? Right, I went to my daughter's nursery when she was 3, and they sat us round. It was like bring your mum or dad in. My husband and I did go in together, and we sat down in this big circle, and they were doing shapes. So they had spheres, they had pyramids, they had all of these shapes. And she held up this shape, and I just didn't have a clue what it was. My 3-year-old daughter's going, I know. And you know, and you're going, like I was back at school going, don't ask me, don't ask me. Like, don't even catch the teacher's eye, because if I catch her eye, she's going to ask me. I know she's going to ask me. So I just kept my head down. And thankfully, she asked my daughter, my daughter was like that. Oh, yes, it's a, and I can't remember what it was now. A cuboid. Mummy, it's a cuboid. And I was like that.
Square.
Why do they change the names as well as bringing in alphabets?
Oh, my goodness me. I was like, and all the 3-year-olds going, oh, we know this. And I'm going, okay, I'm now 35 years old and I haven't got a clue. It's the facts of life. I remember other things. Truthfully, I don't remember anything. I've got a shocking memory. Shocking memory. You've got here faceted rounds as well. This is called Green with Envy, and I tell you what, I am envious of anyone who's going to get this combination. This is fab. You've got these great faceted rounds. This is adventuring in the triangles, in the flowers, in the rounds. You've got also, to add to that, a beautiful pendant. This is a 40 by 20 faceted aventurine pendant. It's a gorgeous, nice little bonus, isn't it? That'd be a great, I wonder if you could use that as one big, could you do that, do you think? You know, like one big solitaire ring, take over the full flanks of the finger. Yep, that could be a really striking look. Because of course, it's classified as a pendant, but you don't have to, you know, nicest thing about jewellery making is that you don't have to sit within that restriction of, this is for a pendant and that's the only thing you can do. No, this is actually so much more. You choose how you want to play it. Shall I add some more? In fact, I'm going to add 2 more additions to this bundle. You're going to get 10 meters of your 0.8mm gauge, and you're also going to get 10 meters of your 1mm gauge. That's a lot in one bundle. That is a lot in one big bundle. A combination. Let me just see if I can hold this up all together. That's a lot of opportunity. It's called Green with Envy, and I know that you are going to adore. You're going to do what? What? Well, for all of this? Less than £20? Oh my goodness me. Well, Laura, my producer, says 1995. Brand new strands, feature opportunities, pendants, and 20 meters. 20 meters of wire as well. It's 1mm gauge, one of our most popular. It's 0.8, certainly one of our most popular. And you've got it all for $19.95. Well, this is springtime blooms of colour. It's got that freshness, it's got that illumination, you've got the flowers, you've got the faceted round triangles as well. And that's just a little bit of something different. Your cubes, and you've also got your pendant. All of this for less than £20. You've got to see this as an absolute treat and a half. I have to just show you this. Those flowers are fab. I just love them. Oh my goodness me. 19.95. I could get some really professional finishes from this look, couldn't we? We could get some really professional finish within this combination. A big look, a dramatic opportunity. $19.95 is all you pay. A timeless classic look. You could get a springtime vibrancy look. You could get some really stylish opportunities from this look. $19.95. Hold the lines to confirm. Not surprised to hear that this is a very popular price tag. It's rightly so. I mean, you break that down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 individual pieces. 7 individual items, and yet we're still at $19.95. You know that you've got value for money there. Incredible opportunity. It's green with envy, and I'm sure that you'll have lots of people green with envy with the jewellery that you're creating. Right then, let's move straight on. Oh, it reminds me of like an English country garden. La, 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 la. You know that one? You know that one? You know that classic? Who's is that? Who are you?
Wasn't that really? No, I'm thinking of the one that won the Eurovision or sang at the Eurovision. I'm thinking of Mary Hopkins. Did she sing that?
I've no idea.
Oh, sorry, I mentioned that then.
Oh, Mary. Mary Hopkins, don't even know who she is. Oh, well, what did she sing?
Well, I think that was one of them, I think.
English Country Garden?
I think, yeah, she sang those sort of...
Oh, we need to find that out.
Yeah,
we need a fact of the day.
Yeah.
We've got Laura's on it. She's going to find the fact of the day. Who sang English Country Garden?
Yeah, okay.
What do you do in the English country?
What are the words?
What do you do?
We all do that, don't we, with songs?
As you get older, you do it more and more. You do quite a lot.
Do you know
who was it?
Yeah, you're right.
Jimmy Rogers. That's it.
Oh, they're completely wrong then.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Who did you say?
Mary Hopkins.
What did Mary Hopkins sing then? We will find that one out as well. It is very English Country Garden. This has got that very much perfect, of course, because it's the Hampton Court show today. Is Hampton Court? Chelsea Flower Show. I knew it wasn't Hampton Court. When I said it, I was like, that's not right. It's the Chelsea Flower Show this week, isn't it?
It is, yes.
And this is very much in keeping with some of the... I've been watching Alan. Bit of Alan Titchmarsh. Isn't it nice to have him on BBC One? Yeah. Bit of Alan Titchmarsh on an afternoon, taking you through the gardens. And I just look out in my back garden and I go, never going to happen. No. I'm not going to have a big waterfall. I may as well, I'm not going to have that big art installation. It's just not going to happen, Alan. I like the look, but it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? I've got a trampoline. I've got swings. Don't think the art installation's going to go very well in that garden. You've got here the English Country Garden inspiration. This is a beautiful, feminine quality of gemstones. Now, you've got your green amethyst, sometimes known as prasiolite. You've got your soft, delicate rose quartz, and you've got your howlite. And I love the name of this. As I say, when I look at it, I do think of that English country garden feel about it. You always think of, like Midsummer Murders, when they're walking through, when there's something bad's happened, but you can't help but look at the garden.
Yeah.
It's that, the gardens are always, it is essentially English.
Greens, pinks and creams and...
Thatched cottages and, you know...
Chocolate
wooden,
box.
Exactly,
Look.
wooden gate to open up that creaks, and then you've got this bloom of floral inspiration and foliage. You've got those inspirations of qualities. And look at those clear gemstones here. I mean, that is a quality amethyst. That really is a delight. That's a really good strand of gems, mind.
Really, really pastel.
I would go really nicely with the last
Do you know, I was
bundle.
just thinking that, when you said that, I thought
The
that
green
would
with
go
envy,
so well.
yeah, definitely. Would just add another layer, wouldn't it, of shade.
Yes, it would.
That's glorious, a really, really good strand of clarity. Now, often I always talk about quartz, which is amethyst, which is the family of amethyst. Your quartz gemstones, you don't always get clarity. It's not a renowned gemstone for its clarity, but when you do get clarity, you will always say quality. Two go hand in hand, and you've certainly got that within this one strand. Your rose quartz, again, part of the quartz family, and then we're adding in your howlite too, just to add that little bit more of a, almost like the is it a little peony? Is it peony flowers that are white? I'm looking at Ollie. I looked at Ollie, and Ollie says,
I don't know flowers. Sorry.
"Come on, Alan." Oh yeah.
Come on, Alan.
No? No? Not a clue.
No.
Brilliant.
That's another question then. What colour are peonies? I thought
Is
they
it
were.
peony? I thought
they were blue, but I'm
Oh, is it?
probably wrong again.
Peonies. I thought they were, but anyway. Peonies. Peony. Are they white?
I was wrong again then.
Alan has been influenced me. I've been
has.
watching him for the past couple of days. He's absorbed into me. I think a peony, if you want me to give it its proper name, is Streptococcus supernapis. Streptococcus supernapis. I've just made up
I think that's an antibiotic.
Actually, I think streptococcus is some kind of disease.
I think it's an infection, yes.
It's sung in Mary Poppins. Oh, it's streptococcus. Cottage garden box, beautiful feminine style. Your price, I think, Ollie's just laughed and pulled his back again. Oh no!
We'll get the ice bowl.
Your price tag for your 3 strands, your clarity of your green amethyst just equals the quality of the full 3 strands that you've got within this combination. It's feminine. It's going to be a really good combination. If you want to join us, you're going to have to be quick on this one. I've got a small quantity for 1 price tag. Just $14.95. It's less than £5 a strand. Less than £5. Can I just highlight the fact that you would nowhere near expect that price tag for that strand? You would not say less than a £5. Nowhere. Double it, and I'd still be pretty confident that you wouldn't get it anywhere else for less than £10. That's less than £5. Look at the clarity. If you want to know how to do eye clean test, you know, if you hear people talk in the gem world of, oh, this gemstone's eye clean, there is a specific way to do it. You have to hold it. Well, now then, it's about a hand distance away from you, about that, so a hand span away. You close one eye, and then move. And as you move it, you need to see if there's any inclusions. There you go. No, that's what I've been trying. No, I got a close-up as well. No. That's it. No, I am an accredited jewellery professional, thank you very much. It's part of my training. Congratulations, you got that one. Less than £5. I certainly would call that eye clean green amethyst. Eye clean green amethyst. $14.95. I actually just did do that. If somebody tuned in just at that point, they're going, "Who's she doing that too?" Do you know what I mean?
I'm a professional.
I'm an accredited jewellery professional, you know. Right there. Oh! Now, from an English country garden, we're going to Jamaica. Oh! We're going to the Caribbean. We're going for a little bit of spice. We're going for a bit of, maracas. Ready? Look at this colour. Ready? Oh, you've got to be ready for this. Oh! See what I mean? I mean, we've gone from lovely, soft English country garden to pa-pow! Oh, the Caribbean, the vibrancy. This really is an incredible quality of colour.
They would make some great macrame bracelets, wouldn't they?
Oh,
wouldn't they?
oh,
With the
that'd be
different colour
really
cords.
unique. Yeah. You know what I think would look nice as well? The loom.
Yes.
If you loomed these into like a nice braid design, that would look fabulous. Yeah, I'm sure Sarah Elvin, if you're watching, yes, get this and show us. Go on, Sarah. Sarah's one of our guest designers who launched the loom, and I know everybody very excited by it. It's coming back. It's coming back into stock soon, so keep an eye out for that relaunch. Adding more colour. This is such a, look at this, right? Just to highlight, this is Mother Nature. This is Mother Nature. Look. Now this is what I wanted to highlight. The contrast of Mother Nature. Right? That you can go from the soft, delicate tones, the beautiful feminine, but then, look at it. All of a sudden the power that can come from this. Gorgeous. Adding in some more colour. It is a 4-strand bumper pack. It's called Circus Circus. Oh, nice. Because one circus just isn't enough. It's Circus Circus. It's not just any circus. This is a double circus. We have got here a double circus of gorgeous colour, and just the power of those colours is so exciting. And you know, they're fresh, they're vivacious, there's a power to them. I love those flowers to just add in that shape of something dynamic. I'm wondering if we would work the magnesite interweaving. So if you use 2 of those, instead of having the tubes, you could add 2 of those magnesite in between. Do you see what I mean? So instead of having those clear tubes, just add in a couple of those to and really bring in together the multicoloured shades. That would look fab, wouldn't it? Great, great, great dynamic. 4 strands for one price. And you're not going to be prepared for this one. I can't believe you're going to be prepared for this one, because 4 strands, what price do you think? I'm saying, well, I was actually going to say £4 a strand. So if I was going to say £4 a strand, I was going to say £16 plus. I'm wrong. I am definitely wrong. We're talking here £3.30-ish, something like that, £3.25. Is that right? £3.25? 6, 9, 12. Yeah, £3.20 something. Yeah, 22. £3.22 each. £3. When you go to your local shops these days, just to, you know, even if you're going out and you're not going to buy anything, you're just going to look, right? If you went with £3.22, you cannot imagine getting genuine gemstones. You can't imagine getting something that could literally last you a lifetime. And that's what we've got to remember about genuine gemstones like this. There's a sense of wearability. There's a sense of these could literally be your lifetime of quality for £3.22. Congratulations to you if you've got that one. I do have queues on the lines again. It's been a busy morning so far. I think the first 3 or 4 offers that we've done are already sellout. So with that in mind, it's a busy day. Lots of people tuning in. Don't forget, we also have our competition draw. Of course, the Wall of Fame prize draw is taken at around about midday on our show. So that's about an hour and a half's time if you're watching on the repeats. It's $12.95 for 4 feature strands, 4 incredible feature strands at that. £12.95. I mean, I don't know about what you think, but would you, what about just doing this? Just like that, as a single solitaire ring. I mean, that's a lot of money, isn't it?
You made your money back on that strand.
£3, well, exactly. You know, you've got to think about this as if you make that into a ring, a little bit of wire work, it's not going to take a huge amount of time to create. But I mean, that in itself, spend what? Did £3? Did you charge £4? And there you've got your strand money back. And the rest of the strand is potential profit. I mean, that's what we've got to remember, that you might be making for yourself just to create for your own luxuries, but you know, you might also be looking at this as part of your business, part of your making money opportunities. And that's when you start to break down a strand like those flowers and go, okay, where do I get my money from these? Perhaps you got the early bird, you got the shepherd hooks, and you're just going to take 2 of those, put them in drops, and hey presto, you've got yourself a great pair of earrings. How much are you going to charge for those? Exactly. You're going to get a lot out of this strand. An amazing opportunity. $12.95. Congratulations on that one. Funky, really funky look. Again, I'm thinking, you know, maybe summertime look. Is this the one we were talking about earlier on? This is it. This is the cheeky one. This is getting a bit cheeky. Yeah, it is getting a bit cheeky. Excuse me. This is called the Floral Dance Jewellery Kit. And this is one of those that before I put this to air, before we even came to air, there was a debate that went on about the price of this kit. Now, Sheila knows the price of this kit, Laura knows the price of this kit, and I know the price of this kit. The only reason that we know is because we're all a little bit surprised at what we can do on the price. Now, even Laura, my producer, is a little bit surprised by how low she can go on this kit. We've no idea how this price tag, and we don't know how we're going to get away with it, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Truthfully, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But we've committed, a decision has been made, and I know Sheila well, obviously Sheila's worked with this kit. Very, very, very much of the thought process that we probably could charge another 10, if not more, pounds on this kit and still sell out. So if you want it, come with a warning. You're going to have to be really, really quick. I've already got people buying because they've got access to the code there. You can see just on the graphics, people are already buying it. NIGC58 is the code number. And all I'll say is if you are on the web, you're already buying, you're probably playing it perfectly well, because if you don't buy early on this one, in terms of pricing, it doesn't make sense. Because first of all, we're doing one of our most popular gemstones, if not the most popular stone of choice. It's not just a single strand, but it's a double strand. A double strand of your labradorite. Now, instantly, I should have people reacting to that this is in a kit, a double strand of labradorite. If you haven't picked up the phone yet, I will just remind you that we know the price. Myself, Sheila and Laura are truly, truly confused, bemused, delighted, all in one go at the price that we can commit to this kit. Sheila genuinely said before we came to air, she thinks we could put another £10 on the price of this kit and we would still sell out. That's how good this is. You have got a double strand of labradorite, as I say, one of our most popular gemstones. Then you've got your nuggets. Look at the citrine nuggets. Oh yeah, it's like golden dust sparkling away, like in the Goonies when they open up the treasure chest and it glows onto their face. You've got that golden glow hue. It's got that illuminating quality, that delight, a freshness. Beautiful look. Okay, I've got to get a price on this because I've got so many people on the lines waiting to find out just how good this is. Now look, 2 strands of your labradorite, a strand of citrine, a beautiful mixed strand of fluorite, and if that wasn't enough, we're also bringing you your pink aventurine rounds as well. I've got to get to the price tag because I've got to highlight one other thing. You're getting sterling silver on this kit, sterling silver, and Sheila rightly said, put another £10 on and we justify it, but it's $17.95. That's what I'm talking about. It's sterling silver. And another tenner, another £10 to this kit, and you'd still be in a quids in scenario. $27.95 could be a highly recommended, highly justifiable price tag. We've taken £10 and just ignored it and said to you 17. It's sterling silver findings to finish it all off. Less than £18. Double strand of our most popular gemstone of labradorite. labradorite, citrine nuggets, of course the golden hue of citrine, perfect for your spring and summer collection. Add to it fluorite, a very popular gemstone, and I'll just highlight, look at this fluorite. You've got this banding dynamic that just adds beautiful purple hues, pink hues. You've got lovely illuminating greens sitting within this, and as you can see, a mix between the squares and the rounds, to really add that added detail. We're going to add one more strand, and that's your faceted aventurine. I think this is going to be a sellout. Deal. It's sterling silver. I told you. See, can I just, for anybody who's watching and maybe you've only met me a couple of times, I'll just let you know about one thing, and I'm really specific about it, and I try and pride myself on this, is that I'll give you a heads up. I'll always give you a warning. I'll always tell you if something special is going to happen when I know it's going to happen. Right? I'm pretty transparent like that. Tell the truth, and there's no, you'll never come into harm is a motto that I try to stick to, and I try to give you the heads up. Is that gone? What, it's sold out? It's gone. It's gone. Just like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mind you, I mean, yeah. I mean, so words fail me really, because the labradorite and the citrine is just stunning, and the cost of that kit is just unbelievable.
It's $17.95 with a silver though,
yeah,
Sheila.
I know. What was I saying about what I had to? Yeah,
well, exactly.
To pay for, and they weren't silver.
Crazy.
So.
Now, we're just thinking that you might want to add, another strand. If you've just got yourself such a good bargain at $17.95, you may want to add another strand, and look at what strand it could be. Oh, they're gorgeous. They are just... Right, I'm going to move the citrine, because if you've got the citrine, you know that you're going to want this strand. And if you haven't got that kit, if you've missed out, it was a limited edition kit. I will just let you know, it was a limited edition kit, and that price tag, well, that makes it even more limited. But to put it alongside a strand like this, I tell you what, absolutely beautiful. You put it against a clear backdrop like this, and you can see how beautiful it looks. But then you could put it against a black backdrop, and it would transform, it would change, it would be mixed up. I mean, that's the lovely thing about a gemstone like this, that it really does have a versatility that you don't get from every strand. There's no point in me saying that every gemstone will always work alongside each other, because it's just not true. Whereas this stone, maybe it should be called Mr. Adaptable or Mr. Versatile. Look at that. That's just delightful. Oh, they are absolutely, they're like diamonds. I mean, you have that adamantine luster, you have that breathtaking glitter. I know I'm moving this around quite a lot, Ollie. I'm sorry, it's probably making Ollie's job quite hard, but I'm only doing it because I don't want to, I mean, the more movement you get, the more enchanting this strand becomes, isn't it? God. That is a beauty. If you love your diamonds, if you love your transparent, if you like your diaphanity of your gemstones to be top grade, you want clarity, purity, you want that movement of brilliance through the gemstone. Brilliance, of course, the light enters a gemstone like this, is a single light normally, and a single light enters the gemstone, and as it hits off the facet of the gemstone, it then comes back off the facet, and the cut of a gemstone is designed to ensure the best light movement through the stone. So you've got the single light entering, and it hits off the facet, and as it comes back, like that. It comes back out of the gemstone, and as you've got that light, it's called brilliance, that sparkle. That's what I'm talking about, like diamonds sparkling away. One of the best diaphanic gemstones is diamonds, and that has that diamond-like quality within this gemstone. One of the hardest gemstones, just like diamonds, diamond sits at 10 on the most hardness scale. Quartz sits within, I think it's 8 actually, so just one down from sapphires. You've got your quartz, very durable, very wearable, and very dynamic. It's a gemstone that I can't imagine you not wanting, to be honest. It's a diamond-like quality, a luxury, a versatility and wearability, and a dynamic that you know you're going to get lots of use out of. If you want to join us on this, check out that close-up. It's all about the sparkle, it's all about the brilliance. It's like a diamond gleaming away for one price tag. Diamond-like price? No, this is Jewellery Maker. It's $9.95 only, less than £10. If you just broke these up into separate single gemstones and you had them in a little stock pot, I tell you what price tag would you pay? You know, if this was sitting into a, maybe, I don't know, a craft shop or something like that, you'd pay more for synthetics. You would pay for more for synthetics. $9.95. Truly beautiful boutique quality. Very elegant. Very elegant. See what I mean? Look there. Did you see the brilliance? Did you see that spark? Oh, there and there. Well, there's loads, but there's no point in me pointing to one because they're all sparkling away. Sparkle or brilliance is just a feature to diamonds and to this beautifully clear quartz faceted rondelle strand. 7 by 3 millimeter, 145 carats within one. $9.95. I mean, bridal jewelry. $9.95. Bridal jewelry.
Oh, just stunning. And as you say, I mean, for sort of bridal wear, it's so expensive to buy, but to make, and the individuality you can have and design your own wedding jewellery is just...
Well, if it was in a tiara, if you were working with just that clear
that
quartz,
on its own, yeah.
Just that by itself in a tiara, I mean, that would be more than $9.95 in terms of...
You're looking at near to 100.
It considered purchase? I think so. $9.95. Congratulations.
I think so, yes.
Right, we're going to pop over. Now, obviously, the kit sold out. Not surprised by that. It's $17.95. The kit did sell out. But we're going to get a little bit of a look at some of the jewellery that Sheila's made, and hopefully give you the chance to create something a little bit different. So Sheila, this the kit that you worked with the citrine, with the labradorite, and all of the other bonuses like the fluorite and the aventurine, you've used in one feature piece of jewellery, and you're going to just quickly show us how to achieve this look, because it really is such a dynamic piece of jewellery to be rewarded with.
And it's so easy to do because you only start with about 11 stitches. And because crochet and knitting, it expands. So when you put the gemstones on and the sort of beading thread, which that one is done with, it sort of expands. So although it starts off small, by the time you've finished, it's gone twice the size, which is great.
And cuff bracelets are incredibly popular
at the
moment, aren't they?
And you can put anything on them. There are sort of different, you know, obviously sizes with gemstones. You would use a bigger needle, but they're just so effective, aren't they?
Yeah, and imagine, you could actually imagine just adding in a few of the clear quartz, and that would just add even more sparkle and brilliance and lustre and you know, a real quality finish. So you're going to show us how to actually achieve this look, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I've already cast on some stitches, but for anybody that's maybe is not too used to making knitting with beading thread, what you do is you cast on. I always go in the back of a stitch because it helps. It doesn't droop so much then. If you can see the bottom of the knitting there, you haven't got a loop, because sometimes if you just do it ordinary, you can have like a bit of a loop at the bottom, a saggy loop.
Yeah, we don't want a saggy loop.
We don't want a saggy loop, no. So if you put it right through the stitch, I don't know whether... Actually put it right through so it's going through the back, and then bring your stitch round and then put it on your needle. Go back into the hole of the stitch, put it round and put it back on your needle. And then this is just knitted in just knitted rows, no purl, just knitted rows.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter the size of your gemstones, so just thread on your gemstones on your thread.
And you've alternated between the labradorite and the
Yes, I have.
citrine.
Yes, I have.
this.
Just so that it gives it a bit of, you know, a sort of a, yeah. You can, if you wanted to, put all citrine on the first row or labradorite on the other, so you've got a bit of a sort of a zigzag pattern.
Right.
But I just decided to pop them on as
Alternate.
I have. Yeah, alternate.
Okay.
And then just put your gemstone right up to your needle and then just knit as you would normally and then catch the gemstone. And then again, just take the gemstone up, your needle, knit. So hold it there, then take the thread round. Try and keep your tension a little bit loose because with the beading thread, you know, it can go quite taut. So just keep doing that till the end of the row. Slide it down, pop your stitch over, slide it down, put your gemstone. I'll do it a bit quicker now, but and then you can see where your gemstone sits. I've got a bit of a loop there, there we go. So as you can see now, the gemstone is sitting quite nicely at the bottom.
Perfect.
And then the next row, do a plain row.
And then come back on
and
yourself.
then come back. So I'll do a plain row now, which is the same. It's just knit the whole of the time.
You're not adding in any gemstones.
I'm not adding
and
any
then
gemstone at
next
all.
time you go to the
and
next
then the
time you
next
add.
time, and it always falls then on that side because you don't want gemstones on one side falling differently to the rest of it. So
Okay.
always do a row in between.
Okay, fair dues.
Okay. And then on the next row after this, that's when you actually put your gemstones on again. So it always brings you with your gemstones are facing away from you. So if I start another row now, and as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit wider, isn't it, the bracelet now? So
And you just keep building it up
you just
from there.
keep building it up and just keep going until the length of your bracelet is as
And you'd
big as
cast
you
off
want
the
it.
same way as you would a standard.
Just exactly the same. It's exactly the same whether you knit with wire, whether you knit with sort of cord, whatever you knit with, it's always the same. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to do. And then obviously once you've got the hold of knitting with this, then you can start to do shapes. And I've knitted a nice bronze necklace in sort of diamond peaks. So it is, and it's really quite. It's something you can sit and do and watch telly at the same time.
Yeah, it's not too difficult.
It's not too until you get to a pattern, and obviously then you know you have to concentrate a bit more. But or if you're decreasing or increasing. So, but this is just the basic of knitting, and you can end up then with your lovely sort of. And that's just 3 rows.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And
That's
then just
brilliant.
knit again, and then do one with the gemstones on. There you go.
Perfect. Well, I think it's fair to say that the kit itself very, very popular, and rightly so. It's certainly silver, and $17.95 sold out. But to achieve this look as Sheila's demonstrated here, doesn't have to be with just the gemstones as we've got them here.
You can use anything.
You really do have the chance if you've got that clear quartz to add that luxury finish. And I mean certainly for bridal jewellery, I mean that would be an incredibly impressive piece of jewellery.
I did
pop in
the middle. I just popped a little.
Oh, some of the
little section
adventuring.
in the middle, yeah, for adventuring, just
nice.
But yeah, I mean, I've done one in a deep purple as well, and
gorgeous.
And amethyst, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I can imagine that, and you know the size of this. Obviously, you can vary into the whatever thread or whatever wire you choose to use as well, isn't it?
You could have that twice the size if you wanted. You could have it half the size. It's just however many stitches. If you want a narrower one, put about 5-6 stitches on. 7 at the most, and then that'll give you sort of a bracelet half the size.
Perfect.
But it's quite relaxing to do as well because you know you're just doing a straight piece until you get onto the more
Fabulous. $9.95 for your clear quartz faceted rondelles. Don't forget that if you make your first purchase with us, you do get your free tutorial booklet and DVD. It comes absolutely free of charge, so it's certainly worth giving it a go. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, so that's 30 days to try us out, see if it's right for you. If it's not, you can send it back and your money goes back into your account with a no questions asked, no quibble money-back guarantee. If you want to be part of Jewellery Maker, you want to see your creations, well, the good news is that you can do so by getting in contact with us and sending it into the Wall of Fame. Well, I have got, who have I got? Rato? I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. Rato says, good day to you all and a belated happy birthday, Jewellery Maker. Oh, enjoyed watching a 12-hour birthday show on the 4th of May. The jewellery creations were amazing and beautiful. Also the new gems and to see all the presenters. Well done, Vicki. Oh, bless you, thank you. She says, I am back from my holiday of 6 weeks. This week I made my yeah, lovely. Can we all have a 6-week holiday? Are we all allowed to go with you? Yeah, thanks very much. This week I made this necklace jewellery set for summer from a strand of turquoise quartz faceted rounds, pyrite ovals, rose gold copper findings, and gems used in this jewellery are all from Jewellery Maker. I will be happy to see this set on the Wall of Fame. I hope to win so I can buy some more gemstones. I thank you all, Jewellery Maker. Well, thank you very much for sending it in and good luck. Hang on a minute, I've read this wrong. I thought that said love from, and it wasn't. It's Lorraine.
Oh yes, really sorry about that.
Lorraine. Sorry, Lorraine.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's just me being really, really not on form at all. Lorraine.
It does when you. I think you might need
glasses now. No, Lorraine. Rato is a surname.
It's a surname, yeah.
You can't get the stuff these days, can you? Sorry, Lorraine. You're 433. Congratulations.
I'll see what mess I can make now.
Thanks, you.
No.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
6. This is a tree of life. It normally happens to me, that does. Hi all at JM. This is from Marie. And Marie says, here is my piece for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a sun catcher to take my take on the tree of life. Thought it was time I tried one. I have used silver-plated copper wire and peridot chips, which really do catch the sun and sparkle. Hope you like it. Aww. That's
gorgeous,
sweet, isn't it? That's unusual, yeah.
Really, really well done.
Catcher.
Really well done.
436.
I've got a couple now. I've got 434. And it's Jacqueline Davis sending in her entry to the Wall of Fame. As you can see, all gemstones from Jewellery Maker. Beautiful piece. I love the drops of those and the colours are great. Congratulations to you, Jacqueline. And then I've also got somebody who's obviously been, I presume, inspired by Gemma. Let's have a look. It's Eileen. She says, I suppose there should be no prizes for guessing where the inspiration came from for this week's Wall of Fame entry. That's not funny. It could only be the fabulous Gemma Crow. This necklace is made from citrine slabs and nuggets. One picture jasper rondelle from the centre of the flower, gold-plated wire and mesh, everything from JM. I've got a charity event coming up at the end of June and this will be taking centre stage on the stall, although part of me is sort of hoping it doesn't sell so I'll get to keep it. She says, hope this makes it to air. I've not had one of my entries shown so far, so fingers crossed. Well, Eileen, it's now, and what a better piece you could be shown, eh? Of that kind of quality. You've done a brilliant job, Eileen, and good luck for your stall. Let us know how you get on when you've done it. Fingers crossed that all goes well for the charity event. And you are 435.
This is number 437.
Ooh, another one inspired.
This is from Tracy, yeah, guess who? Hi all at JM Towers. Wow, 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 what beautiful gems this week. Too many to choose from, I want them all. And the reels of Fab Chain. Hopefully JM will soon have them back in stock, as well as the macrame board, which I also missed out on. No. Sigh. I bought the Adventures with beading thread DVD with Gemma Crow, and she's awesome, and her demo's so clear and easy to understand and follow. So gave this a go for my entry into this week's Wall of Fame. A red tiger's eye bracelet with 3 colours of beading thread, silver findings and toggle clasp all from JM. Just need to perfect the neatness and to be brilliant. Keep up the awesome quality of gems and prices. Thank you, Tracy. That's a lovely That's a lovely email, isn't it?
That's gorgeous. The colour
yeah.
combinations that you've used there, though, Tracy.
And with the beading thread as well, it's amazing.
That coloured beading thread really does make a difference.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
If you haven't got the
Like
DVD,
wire, actually.
Tracy's right, because I was part of the DVD and I was obviously watching alongside Gemma, and it's really, really easy to follow technique, and that's something that I think we all
like that, don't we?
Yes, easy step-by-step instruction. So if you haven't got the DVD, it's definitely worth giving it a go. And congratulations to your 437. We have still more to go on our amazing Wall of Fame before we do our prize draw at around about midday today. But we also have, and we've got a few people texting in and asking us about what is this zapper we keep on talking about.
I'm interested
You'll
to
have
see
to
this.
keep watching to find out. We are going to do it shortly, so you don't have too long to wait, but it's for anybody who's using cords, threads, anything like that, and you want to just get a professional finish, you will need this tool. So it's coming your way very, very shortly, but also coming your way, we're going to go to one of the most influential and most heritage-based gemstones that there is in our vaults right now. It's lapis lazuli, a gemstone that from Egyptian to Mesopotamia times is an incredible quality of impact and beauty. A gemstone that even Cleopatra used as her eyeshadow.
She did indeed.
Yours, straight after this.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Our commitment here at Jewellery Maker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Are you ready to shake off the snowflakes and celebrate summer? Well, how about joining us on Friday the 28th of June for our Summer Sunshine Dinner? This year we're leaving the Midlands and heading to London for an evening of glitz and glamour in order to support the Colourful Life Foundation. Overlooking the iconic Butler's Wharf, the Tower Hotel is located on the banks of the River Thames. This prestigious venue neighbours the World Heritage Site, the Tower of London, home to the Crown Jewels. Join Steve and Sarah Bennett, a host of presenters, as well as our friend and newly appointed trustee of the Colourful Life Foundation, Glenn Lehrer. There will be auctions and raffles, as well as the chance to join the Colourful Life Foundation's brand new sponsorship programme, an exciting way of directly supporting the projects that matter to you. Places are limited, so for more information or to book, please call 0845 612 2000 or email tggcball@gems.tv. See you in London.
Lapis lazuli, a gemstone of such incredible reverence within the jewellery industry, a stone of extraordinary heritage. You're looking here at a gemstone that's been mined as early as the 3rd millennium BC. This is a gemstone that quite simply is steeped in history. It's part of history. You know, when you think of Cleopatra, you often think about these beautiful sweeping eyes that she always was renowned for, and you see all of the different carvings and pictures that there are of Cleopatra. So this beautiful lady, but then with these beautiful elongated, powdered eyes, and the powder is actually lapis lazuli. It's a gemstone that is steeped in history. Quite simply, the azure blues. In fact, do you know that the word azure is from this gemstone? So when you hear somebody, it's from the French, it's from the Latin, it's from the Greek, and when you hear the word azure blue, it is actually pertained from this gemstone. Azure, lapis lazuli light. That's where it comes from. It is a gemstone that has that kind of heritage, that the colour is then related to a colour that we now classify as one of the finest blues within the world's colour palette. This is a gemstone that has such an incredible quality to it. And we have sourced this gemstone from one of the best places. In fact, this gemstone, when we start to really highlight its location, is from the ultimate. It is the ultimate location, and that's the Kokcha River Valley. That's in the northeastern part of Afghanistan. It's a gemstone location that, quite simply in terms of mining, has a heritage of over 6,000 years. This gemstone has been sourced from the Sarasong mine, which is, quite simply, 6,000-year-old mine. Isn't that amazing? You know, when you think of some gemstone mines, well, look, let's base it on something like tanzanite, one of the newer gemstones on the planet, and that was first sourced in 1967. And now you're looking at a gem mine like this one, 6,000 years old. That's what I mean by a gemstone steeped in history. This is what I'm talking about. And in terms of location, this source was actually the ultimate source for the Egyptian and the Mesopotamia civilizations, as well as the later Greeks and into the Roman era as well. So this location has literally seen Egyptians, Mesopotamians, it's supplied to Greeks, it's supplied to the Romans. Quite simply, this is a gemstone of incredible heritage. This location, in fact, is probably the ultimate location for this gemstone on the planet right now. This is a gem that has an awesome must-have feel about it. If you want to really capture a sense of quality to your jewellery, a sense of wearability for longevity, why not capture it within a gemstone like this that has already got its history steeped in prestige, royal hierarchical qualities of Cleopatra from the Egyptians onwards? You really have got that truly desirable, high regarded quality of gemstone. And yes, I say, sourcing this gemstone from the Sarasang mine in Afghanistan, a beautiful stone of choice for your collection. It's a bit of a special one, this one, mine, because I don't think that there's many times that we can source this location gem at this price tag. Because of its heritage, because we're sourcing from one of the finer mines within the world for lapis lazuli, and there are a variety of different locations, because we're sourcing from one of the best, we've got to highlight the fact that we're also then having to pay for that price. You know, if you're buying something from a certain location of a certain quality, you have to hand over the cash to get the quality back. I will say to you, this price tag doesn't always relate to this location gemstone. Why? It's lapis lazuli. It's one of the best opportunities you're going to get for this quality, and it's just $8.95. Did you expect me to say more than that? Location probably would expect that. Location would probably anticipate a higher price tag, but $8.95 is all you pay. Your lapis lazuli faceted rounds. They are 10mm. You've got that midnight blue sky with those golden glistening qualities. It's a combination of sodalite, of calcite and pyrite. A gemstone of incredible heritage and prestige. I'm going to put it against my blue dress because I think you get a real sense of how wearable a gem is when you see it up against the neckline. That's nice, isn't it? Fabulous. A great look for £8.95, a brand new strand for you there at £8.95, a stone of such impeccable heritage. Of course, azure blues, as you can see, are derived from this gemstone name, a very, very special look. And yours for the taking for $8.95. That's $8.95. Right then, I'm going to move straight on, and I'm moving straight on to a big, oh, is it time for it? I was about to say it's a big bundle, but what I wasn't going to then say is a big bundle. It's time for the zapper.
Oh wow, I can't wait to see this.
It's time for the zapper. Now it is as it says. All it does is it just zaps the ends of your cords. Now if I just hold it like so, and the tip heats instantly with a push of a button. That's it. Trims, burns, melts the thread with one touch. So no more frayed thread ends at all. You're looking here at a fine, extra fine, in fact, extra fine tip, which really allows that precision for the application. An amazing opportunity and really ideal for finishing your beading weeds, your stringing projects. You can replace the tip, so you can buy the replacement tips and they are sold separately. And it's operated by a single AA battery, which is not included. It's your thread zapper from Beadsmith. It's not just Zap 1, but it's actually Zap 2.
2 zaps?
Oh yes. I know for a lot of people who are working with the macrame, who are working with the kumihimo, with the French knitting, as I point to Sheila, of course. Anybody who's working with the cords, you want to get that professional finish. You want to get that ending where it's, instead of being, you know, you snip it and it doesn't matter how you snip it, on what angle you snip it, it seems to always have that little fray, doesn't it? It's very irritating because when you've done such a great finish to your jewellery, you want everything to be perfect. And this is going to give that perfection. That's going to give you that final finish, that quality luxury finish. So the tip heats up with one press of a button, zzz, it then will burn and then just take away all the frays.
That would be great if you want to do any knotting in between your gemstones, because we sell the bead knotter as well.
We do the bead knotter,
and if you do have any
principle.
problems with fraying with any of the cord that you use, then you need one of those, don't you?
Perfect. It is a great. I've already got loads of people on the lines. I've already got loads of people on the lines for this one. It is your thread zapper coming together in a bumper pack with your hemp cord. Now, you're going to get your neutral hemp cords. You're also going to get your multicolour pack of hemp cords. Not stopping there though, because you're also going to get 50 of your large aluminium carved spacer beads and a further pack of your smaller bronze carved aluminium beads. Now there you go, that's everything you get. Everything you get, from your spacer beads to your hemp cord to the must-have, to the tool that everybody's been raving about. And if you haven't got it, then this is the time to get it. It is a brand new. It's a brilliant bundle offer, and I tell you what, it's first come, first served on this. Everything you need and more for one price tag of just $17.95. How about that for a price offer? $17.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. Of course, everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee here with Jewellery Maker. And with that in mind, it gives you that security, gives you that comfort of knowing if it isn't right, you can send it back and your money goes back into your account. But I can't believe that you're going to do that. Certainly with such a very impressive tool. I'll quickly take it out the box so that you can see. I mean, ergonomically designed, really well considered, and just really as simple as pressing one button. That's just, she says. Oh, it's got sellotape in. That's what I was thinking, why can't I get it out? There you go. So it comes with a little plastic covering, and you can see there, just on the end there. Now it doesn't have a battery in. It doesn't have a battery in, but all it is, as simple as pressing that, and as you press the button, you get a little heat temperature right at the top, and that'll just almost singe and heat and therefore melt the end of the cord to finish it off with that professional finish. It's a brilliant look. It's a little demonstration there on the top. You can see instead of having the frayed edges, you're getting that professional finish as like that. We're also giving you just a little bit of information at the bottom of our screens for our macrame lovers out there. We have edition 1 and edition 2 available. Each DVD is an hour long, £4.95. That's it, just £4.95 for your macrame DVD. If you want to join us, you can do so. 0800 644 655, or alternatively www.jewellerymaker.com. £17.95 macrame and knotting DVD also available there, £4.95. All of the information is at the bottom of the screen, but also available on our website www.jewellerymaker.com. Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that brilliant? It's flying out, and rightly so. The zapper that just gives you that real professional finish to your jewellery, and not too big to be overbearing. Not, you know, not a tool that's going to sit in a cumbersome amount. You know, it's just a simple, just the size of a pen. Put it in your pen pot, and you know that's the nice thing about it, isn't it? It's a great tool. It's going to give you a real nice professional finish, but it's not too big to be over the top. Fantastic opportunity. Congratulations to you. Fantastic deal there. Very well received price tag there. With all of that, of course, let's not forget how much hemp are you getting. So that's 91, that's 18 meters. 18 meters, is that right? Oh no, that's each. Oh my goodness me. You get so much with this hemp cord, don't you? You just get meters on meters. It's incredible. God. I know, I'm just trying to work out. 10 yards plus 4 times 9 meters, so that's 18, that's 36. Now, 10 yards is actually 9.1 meters. Look, that's a lot. I'm back on the maths again. I'm back on the maths again. Let's just forget it. We know that that's just a dangerous subject for me. So let's just say you get a lot of hemp cord. That's it. You get a. Maybe we should have our own Jewellery Maker calculator.
Mathematician.
Oh yeah, Jewellery Maker mathematician. My husband's brilliant at maths. Yeah, I married him. I married him. Very good when you're abroad. For your currency, you know, when you get stuck with what, yeah, brilliant. He's like a walking calculator. He's like my walking currency converter. We have got, are we doing this now? The crochet tool. Now, this is a little bit of a special deal. It's a bit of a special deal because we're going to give you 100 meters of wire that we know you want. 100 meters of the wire, and this has just been brought into the studio because it's a very, very popular offer. We've got Sheila in, and really, when we've got Sheila in, we kind of need to have a tool that we know that Sheila is renowned for her incredible creations with. It's your crochet tool as well. So you've got your crochet needle with your wire, and you've also got 100 meters of your 0.4mm gauge wire in the gold. Probably the most popular wire we have in our vaults right now in terms of colour and in terms of gauging, because
it crochets really well. The 0.4 does.
The 1.4 gives strength, but it's not too
brittle. Yeah, it doesn't break easy. If you, I mean, you can use a 0.25, but you have to be careful with your tension with it. But 0.4 is fine. It's fabulous. Yeah.
Now on our website right now, literally right now, if you tried to purchase this wire, 100 meters of your 0.4mm gauge wire, your price tag is, and will always be, I would expect, if not more, 14.95, because there's no, I mean, that's a crazy low price for 100 meters of wire. And for those of you who know how far 100 meters goes, you're going to have this for a very, very long time. In fact, we got an email on our wall of fame from somebody who said, I'm still using my 100 meter wire. It's still going strong. It seems to go on forever. This is 100 meters for 14.95. That's on our website right now at that price tag. But our live show offer, while we've got stock, and of course it's all stock dependent, this is only based on the stock that we have available on this bundle. Your price tag for both the crochet and for the wire is $14.95. You're essentially getting this for free. You buy the wire, you get the crochet for free.
I've got a crochet workshop and knitting workshop in June 14th.
Ah, June the 14th?
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to learn a little bit more about crochet, anybody who wants to go work alongside Sheila, one of our fantastic experts here at Jewellery Maker, join us 14th of June. You need to get the tool though. You need to have the tool for the trade. I tell you what, if anybody who's wanting to create bridal jewellery, if you want to do tiaras, you need your 0.4 mil wire. And of course, if you want to just add that lovely soft feel to your jewellery with the wire, you can do so with the crochet needle. It's $14.95. It's a phenomenal deal. You're basically essentially getting a really popular tool, a really, really, really popular tool here at Jewellery Maker for free. That wire is $14.95. It's already a great price tag. It's already a formidable opportunity. Then we add the crochet needle for free for this bundle. It's while stocks last, but I tell you what, I don't think we're going to have enough stock to go around. EJGC31 is the code, and I tell you, without any hesitation, I believe this will be a sellout deal for the day. Why wouldn't it be when you've got so much? Now, you do get the practice wire already with the needle itself, but the good news is that you'll need more, because once you've tried it, the results are so exciting that then you'll just want to get more and more resulting jewellery, and that's why you've got the gold. And it is, you know, you really do have a potential to get so much out of one look, isn't it?
Yeah, and with 100 metres, you will get such a lot out of it. You
and
really
it's so
would.
easy crochet as well, once you know how.
Once you know how, yeah, there's this, like jewellery making, there are sort of basic techniques, and then once you've actually learnt the stitches, it's just following whatever pattern you do. So, yeah, I love it. I've made some lovely, lovely earrings and a big bracelet and a necklace, and which I'll be showing on the course, so...
It's brilliant. So if you want to join, if you want to know more about the course, do speak to our call centre, and they'll put you through to Kirsty, who works quite simply to ensure that you get the best experience that you possibly can as part of our workshop. The workshop, I'm pointing over there, we actually at the moment have our Rocks Experience group over there. There they are. They don't know they're on telly, but you can see there that Scott's right at the very bottom of the screen. There he is. You can see him just moving his hand there. There's Scott, and he's one of our presenters. He's also an accredited jewellery professional. He has others accreditation, and he gives the Rocks Experience, and that's basically giving you all the understanding of how gemstones started, how they form, you know, individually, what mining kind of principles there are for each gem type, and things like that. And that's all in one day. So if you are interested about the Rocks Academy, then please do speak to our call centre. And if you fancy joining Sheila to get a specific technique on the crocheting on a special day, that's the 14th, isn't it? Did you say?
14th, and the knitting as well.
And the knitting,
yeah.
Perfect. So you can do that on the 14th of June. Speak to our call centre about pricing and availability on that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, fantastic. Buy one. Oh, are we allowed to do this again? Oh, really? It's a bit of a trade day, really, isn't it? A bit of a trade day.
Isn't it?
I mean, in some ways, because we started off with a trade offer with 100 of your shepherd hooks, yeah, for $6.95, and then this comes along. Another 100. Look at this. All of these. Oh yeah, wait for it, wait for it. Ready? Oh yeah. All of these. 100 pairs again. Another 100 pair offer. 100 pairs of your antique bronze earring posts and butterfly backs with a 13mm, with a 3mm ball and 5x3mm back. 100 pairs. 100 pairs. It's going to go a long, long way. Now, we've done the shepherd hooks and they flew out. That was the early bird offer this morning. So if you got the earring shepherd hooks, you kind of, it's one of those no-brainers where you go, well, I've paid my postage packaging, I may as well get a further 100 in the other way to wear. Now, I suggested the other day, and I'm going to get into trouble probably for doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway, because you know what? Life's too short, isn't it? Life's too short to not do something that you're thinking of, right? I'm just going to do this because I'm interested to know the result. I'm just wondering if you trim off the edge there, like that, might have to file it down a little bit, but you've got the reamer. How much would you pay for a classic pair of bronze antique earrings? Look at me. Look, I'm doing jewellery making and everything. How good am I today? Hey? Hang on. Little pair of earrings.
A pair of studs, yeah.
Little studs. Now, if you think about those, you know, sat in the high street, how much do they go for? £4 or £5, something like that? Little stud earrings like that, £4 or £5, aren't they?
Definitely.
Guess what? We've got 100.
How much?
For 100 pairs.
Yeah.
For £12.95.
Okay, Ryan, what's that per pair?
Per pair, we know this because we did it on Sunday and it took us a while. We went from £12 to 2p, 0.12p a pair. We went through every kind of denomination of where the point could be. But can I just say, we eventually worked out that it was 12 pence a pair. Now, stud earrings do not cost, and I don't care where you go, stud earrings do not cost 12 pence a pair, right? And you just don't find it. You can make your own. Look at those. I need to make another one because those are my kind of earring. Am I allowed to take those? Is Paula watching? Paula's our boss. Paula, can I have these? Now that I've just broken them and trimmed off the edge. Am I allowed these? Paula? She's not ringing down yet, is she? Paula? If I just keep saying that, do you think she'll say it? Paula? I go into her office sometimes and go, Paula? And she kind of goes, oh, she's on the phone. She's there. Yes! The lady in the office, she say yes. Yeah, Paula, can I just do this today? Paula, I've had this idea. I want to do a 12-hour marathon, Paula. Yes, Vicki. Yay! Look, that's fab. That is fab. They are brilliant. Right, just single studs. That's it. Just single studs, just like that. Yeah, of course, they don't come like that. I've made them into studs. My creativity is endless. But you can choose to either keep them as the drops, so you can add your gemstones and have some nice dangles, or alternatively, you just keep them as singular studs and just wear them like that. I mean, that's just a really easy pair of earrings, isn't it? For £12.95. And again, just talking on the subject of school fairs and fetes and things like that, like we did with the early bird. Absolutely. When we did the shepherd hooks. You know, I know lots of people prefer to have earring posts and backs because sometimes, you know, I think earring shepherd hooks, people feel less confident with the wearability of them.
And at school, they can't wear those anyway, can they? So studs are ideal for children as well.
And it also gives you a variety to your jewellery. When you're making, you know, if you're working with a silver plated, it's really nice to get that a little bit of variety in the antique bronze. It gives a real vintage. Vintage is massive. It really does.
I mean, they also look lovely with just a little gemstone on the end.
Oh, that's what I was just about. I was just going to say maybe adding the coral. You know, adding
that'd be lovely.
That would be a lovely combination, wouldn't it? With the antique bronze and the coral together. That would be seriously good. $12.95. $12.95. Do you imagine those two together? Yes, please. Don't forget, that's 100 pairs. That's 100 pairs of your antique bronze earring posts and butterfly backs. I'll just put my other shepherd hooks in. I'll put my earrings to one side for now, obviously. I'm cheeky, aren't I? Eh? My mum used to say, shy kids getting out. It's very northern terminology. Shy kids getting out. Now go and ask your dad for a fiver. No,
and then give it to me.
exactly. I was because I was just chatting to you there. I was literally just going to go back into my jewellery making and trim myself another one so I could have a pair of. Honestly, Paula has just rang and said I'm allowed them as well. Right, she has just rang, so I'll just take a couple like that. I'll just put them to one side, and I've got myself a nice pair of antique bronze stud earrings. Paula,
can I?
Paula, you know there's a lovely 700 carat fluorite. Paula, just take a look at this. Take a look. Isn't that fab? Isn't that fab? Paula's just rang up and she says, no, I can't.
You can't. No, you can't. No, that's pushing it too far.
It's pushing your luck too much, Vic.
Yeah.
It's pushing your luck. Well, I tell you what. Fabulous fluorite, still to look forward to. Probably around about half an hour's time we'll be able to give you the chance to own that. This is a feature strand. I've never seen us do fluorite like this. I mean, the colour in particular is like citrine gold, but then you've also got such a fantastic size and faceted quality. Brilliant, brilliant strand. Coming your way, but not just yet. Later on, around about half an hour's time, I would guess. Oh, now then, if you've just got those antique bronze earrings in the posts and the butterfly backs, this might be a nice complement in terms of size, you know, because you've got the smaller of the rounds for the posts. I'm just thinking, I wonder if you just needed to have just a little delicate, because it could create a really nice, simple stud design, couldn't it? They're really nice, aren't they? You've got your coral nuggets. These are your cream coral. Again, gonna go so nicely. Now, this is what I classically would expect from coral. And if I just put that together with this one, ooh, again, I just want to add in a little colour. And there's your hot pink, ready? Oh, now for somebody like me who standardly gets colour from my jewellery rather than from my clothes, this is, oh yes, it's vibrant, it's exciting, it's really easy wear jewellery as well. It's coral, so it's light, it's versatile. You've got, if you've already joined us today, the rounds, and we genuinely don't believe we've ever done anything like this before. We've never done the rounds of coral. Okay, so if you've got those, congratulations. If you didn't, we might try and get the information on the bottom of the graphic, because if you didn't get those, if you're going to get this bundle, if you're going to get the 3 strands, I'd add this as an order. I really would add it to your order because they work so well, and we don't do coral rounds because classically this is what you find from your coral. It's nuggets. It's those elongated nuggets, because that's of course how coral forms. So when you've got those elongated stem-like formation, it's much easier to create a nugget in that shape than it is to the rounds. Beautiful creaminess that works as a perfect backdrop to those, well, they are coral pinks, aren't they? Fresh coral pinks. Dyed coral rice beads, they are 9 by 5mm. We're adding one more strand and it's glistening, shimmering away, crackle quartz 4mm. I like those. I've not seen us do the 4mm before. I've done like obviously the 6 and the 8 and the 10, but I don't know whether I've ever seen a the whole bundle is less than a tenner. Okay, heads up on that one. Just been told this whole bundle is less than £10. Not just a single strand is less than a tenner, but all 3 strands going less than 10. Not less than 10. Less than 9. Less than £9. You're going to have to be quick. Go, go, go. £8.95. Whoo! Wow. Well, we started off the show and we were selling out, and I'd have to say we've not stopped there. We are really talking about impressive combination. Look at that. You've got your coral, so you've got that ease of wearability. Such a light and fresh. That's a very pretty look, isn't it? Very pretty combination. A use of those gemstones to create that lovely texturing. You've got the sparkle of the crackle quartz. You've got that freshness of those bright coral pinks. And then you've got your creams, those milky creams of your coral nuggets. I love this combo. I can't believe we've just done that. So that's working out at less than £3 a strand. Less than £3 a strand. Go, I tell you what, just go and try and find it elsewhere. I mean, you might want to take the antique bronze earrings, earring posts, and just add one of those gemstones, just a single, it could be a single stud earring, and how impressive that would be, and how many feature pairs of earrings you could create from that one strand. £8.95, that's less than £3 a strand for your coral and quartz combination. I think that was a, yeah. Not really sure what combination that was meant to be of words, but I'm sure it was complement and combination. Complimation. Let's put that in the dictionary. £8.95, a gorgeous look. And if you do want to get the plain rounds of the coral as well as and add it to your order offer, £9.95 for the single strand of your coral rounds. I mean, again, just proves to you the value within this bundle. Two strands of your coral and your quartz. Beautiful look. I love that comparison. I want to just do it like that as well. Just like with the neckline piece, you can really see how well they work together. And I kind of can see how I've got a dark navy outfit on today, and you can see how well they go against that colour backdrop. They really do pop, don't they? Even the creams. Very nice, very nice. £8.95. You're not surprised by this now, are you, that I've got a lot of people on the lines at that price tag? You're not surprised by the fact that there's every chance that that will be a sellout deal within the show. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. It's a free phone number if you find yourself holding on the lines. I've got queues just about 30 seconds, so it's just a matter of just giving us your patience. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. And as I say, when it's a free phone number, it's an investment of your time rather than your money on those lines. And we do appreciate you joining us. If you can't do so on the phone lines, of course, we have our website accessible to you, a fantastic website where you can hunt and find for anything you want by simply typing in amethyst, and it'll come up with all of the derivatives of amethyst, whether it's amethyst powders, whether it's amethyst gemstones, whether it's bicolor amethyst. You've got all the options that come up, so it's a brilliant website, definitely worth having a look at if you've got the chance to do so at www.jewellerymaker.com. Just talking of technical things as well, Facebook. Don't forget, Jewellery Maker has a Facebook site where it brings everybody together who has the same principles and the same love and the same passion for jewellery making. It brings together people of incredible high expertise to people who are just getting started into jewellery making, and it brings it's literally a family environment. So if you fancy joining us there, come and join us on our Facebook site, and you'll learn lots more about us as a company, but also you'll learn lots more about the people who make us who we are, a great family of jewellery makers that they're literally nationwide. So next offer. Now this is wicked stuff. This is absolutely wicked. The simple facts is that this is probably one of the most dynamic ingredients you could have in your jewellery making. Its impact is outstanding. It can create vintage, it can create metallic looks, it can it can transform your jewellery, and I don't exaggerate, I don't need to exaggerate. Swelligant, quite simply, for anybody who hasn't experienced it yet, is almost a massive revelation to jewellery making. If you have explored it, if you have already had an experience of it, you'll want more of it. I know that for a fact. All of our jewellery designers who come in, once they've used it, rave about this product. It is truly transformational to your jewellery. Now, the one that we're giving you here in a bundle is a combination of all your metallics. So you're going to get your iron, you're going to get your silver, you've got your copper, and you've got your brass effects. Now, it simply is a case of you can swelligant your gemstones. It not just has to be against metal, it doesn't have to be against your findings. This can be used against your gemstones as well to give a real, and it's about getting that vintage look, isn't it, Sheila?
It is, and it's amazing what you can do with it. I mean, it just transforms things. It really does. I haven't had a go with it yet, but Linda has, and I've watched Linda using it. So. I've had a go at the aluminium, so...
did you anodise aluminium?
The anodised aluminium,
did you?
Yeah.
How did you find that?
Great, yeah, really enjoyed it. Yeah, made a lovely bangle, and yeah.
There's so many different techniques. I think sometimes people could be overawed by the variety of options of trying things out. And they go, oh, well, I don't know what to try first. But this is not a case of, it's not a technique that you have.
No, it's not a technique. It's a mixer, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It is a mixer, and you come out with such lovely, lovely pieces.
And you literally can just paint it onto to your metal, you can paint it onto your gemstones, and it gives it that lovely vintage feel. Really nice vintage vibe. Gives it a sense of texture that you can't create any time. It's very versatile. You've got to try it to find out just how good it is. You're going to get the 4-pack, and this is your metallic pack, and this is your brass, your copper, your silver, and your iron pack for one price tag. All 4 for less than £20. And in terms of how far it'll go, that is a lot. That is a lot of swelligant. That is a lot. That means it's going to make, if you just think about the size of your gemstones, if you are going to paint it over, just to add that lovely vintage feel, and you're not going to use a lot to cover your gemstones now, are you? So you've got, this is going to last you a very long time. Now, once you've used this, you do need to, of course, seal it. You can also prime, and of course, you need the primer and the sealer, and we are giving you that as a bundle, and that's below at $7.95. So if you do want to do the swelligant, if you want to get that vintage feel, if you've already done it, then you already know how good it is, but you also know that you need the primer and the sealant as well, and that's at the bottom of the screen. The code coming in for that is SCGC68. Your swelligant primer and your sealant, £7.95. And then you've also got this amazing combination of the iron, the silver, the brass, and the copper swelligant, a 4-pack bumper pack. It is less than £4 a bottle. Pardon me, less than £5, I beg your pardon, less than £5 a bottle. I don't think there's many places you can get that price tag at. I don't think that you'll be able to buy those for less than the £5 for many places. Do your research. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the price, if you're not happy with the offer that we've given you, send it back, and your money will go back into your account with a no questions asked, no quibble money-back guarantee. Congratulations if you got that one. That's a brilliant deal, brilliant deal. And you may want to use your swelligant against the last kit of the day, because I could imagine you perhaps just giving a little bit of a vintage feel to, say, something like these cubes, and they're going to give you a very nice additional finish to what is already an impressive lustrous strand. Look at those. They're fab. These are corner drilled cubes. They're 7mm, 21cm strand. Those gems are going to add a real flavour of unique qualities. Look at that. That looks great, doesn't it? I mean, all you need to do is perhaps just sit against these, perhaps another gem type, or maybe a different shape, a different colour. Perhaps you could. What about mixing up with the pyrite? Black and gold, always going to be a classic combination, isn't it? Black and gold. And that just, you could see how well that would work together, maybe just breaking up each one of the cubes with a pyrite. Or you might want to add a bit of feminine touch, and you could do that. That's pretty. That is very pretty. With your baby pinks of your gorgeous individual stand of your pink quartz. Your rose quartz is just absolutely beautiful, almost like a dusky pink, isn't it? So pretty. And then finally your clear quartz. This is your 6mm clear quartz strand to add in that final layer of texture to your jewellery. Now, I've actually got a pair of earrings in that Sheila's created from this kit, and you may notice the dynamic of the different shapes and all of the gemstones coming together, and that's just literally one of the cubes, one of the pyrite and one of the clear, and that's it. Just add in your rose gold plated findings. Yes, I've said it. It's rose gold plated findings within this kit. And I know for a lot of people, that is an absolute bonus, a true bonus. I tell you what, I've just noticed that's not all you're going to get though, you know. You're also going to get a beautiful addition. Your druzy, I know for a lot of people, a centre gemstone. If I hold it to the profile, if I just do it like that, can you see how you have this amazing landscape of crystal formation, rises and falls, organic qualities, glistening away. I mean, really, really beautiful, almost ethereal-like qualities, baby doll-esque colours as well. If I pop it on the hand, you can see how well it would be as a single solitaire for the finger. Imagine just wire wrapping that. And that would dance in the light beautifully, wouldn't it? So you've got all of that combination, going to go nicely with the rose gold as well. Lots of rose gold to choose from. It includes rose gold plated, copper findings that have a metre of chain, head pins and eye pins, shepherd hooks, crimp beads, toggle clasps, boat ring clasps, beads, you name it, you get it on this combination. 100 findings with 4 feature strands and your druzy, with your beading thread, your monofilament, your elastic and your presentation gift bags. You're getting a lot for less here. You're getting an opportunity that really should be, what, closer to £40, going straight down to £21.95. Now that's the way to do it. When you want pricing, you've got to make sure that you come to Jewellery Maker with an open mind, because you never know what's going to happen next. £21.95 for an impressive complement of gemstones and, of course, that rose gold plated copper findings, really adding that luxury edge to your jewellery making. I love the cubes. I think the cubes just add a contemporary feel to a very, what could be classic combination of the clear quartz and the rose quartz strand. So you really have got the chance to perhaps go for delicate, very simple strand, or alternatively you could go for perhaps a little bit more of the more contemporary feel thanks to the cube. So there is a chance to get both, really, isn't there?
There is indeed, and I really did enjoy working with the cuboids, actually.
Cuboids? No, cuboids are rectangles, aren't they?
Well, they're...
Yeah. Cuboids, a rectangle, 3D rectangle, right? And a cube is a square,
Yeah, I know a cube's a square, but I just thought that...
No, that's what I thought, see? No, cuboid is a rectangle that's 3D.
Because I think we've got... Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Blondes. Look, we have more fun, it's fine.
we know other things, don't we?
It's not true either. I don't think it's true, that, you know.
No. We know lots of other things, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
21, I don't know idea.
No,
21.95 for your baby love. Oh, baby love of mine. Oh, Drat. Baby love of mine, baby love of mine, jewelry kit. 100 pieces, that could be a Bette Midler song, couldn't it? 100 pieces of your rose gold plates, could it? Yes, it could. I've decided it could. You've got £21.95. Look at this. Sheila's been busy now. That's fabulous. That's
It's
lovely.
very chic and very sort of classic, isn't it? Very elegance.
I love the bracelet as well. I like this fantastic. Again, the cubes are just so unique, aren't they? They do add, and it does give that real, I would say, what's the word? A boutique feel.
Yes,
With you around, it's, you know, you have that tendency. You've got that natural ability to create that luxury feel to your jewellery, and I think that you've got that here. You've got
I
that.
like a bit of luxury.
Yeah, I like a bit of
I
luxury.
do like a bit of luxury.
Yeah, can't afford luxury, but I like.
You can dream.
I like the idea of
that's
it.
Yeah.
I think really when you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've got the purposely a pair of earrings in, 6 feature pieces of jewellery for £21.95. That's a lot of jewellery for less.
And beautiful gemstones, isn't it? You know, and diverse gemstones, which are great as well, you know, to sort of integrate with your stash, even if you keep a couple back from it and use it in, you know, I mean, I always think that that's it with the jewellery kits. You know, you can buy them, you know, maybe you've got a lot of a certain colour that you want to buy a kit with because it goes so well with everything you've got.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah.
I do have cues on the lines for this one. Please do be patient. We'll process your call. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, and we'll do our very, very best to process your call as fast as we possibly can. You're going to show us this beautiful
section.
It's almost like a tie.
It is, isn't it? It is.
You know,
like
it has
a
just
tie.
got. You could just carry on and just do a little bit more of a very. It would be very 80s if you did that, but it'd be very funky,
wouldn't it?
Yeah. So what are you going to?
Right. Okay. So to start with, I've done one so far, so that. So to start with, just get your piece of thread.
Okay.
Obviously, get a longer one than I'm using because I'm just showing you the sort of the start of it.
Okay.
And then it's the 4 gemstone. Whoops, ladder weave. Move that out of the way. So if I put 4 of the hematite on, and then just close that up to make your diamond shape. So there you have your diamond shape, start of your ladder weave. And the next time, I mean, I know we've showed this quite a few times, but for anybody that's new to jewellery making may not know, but you've got 4 on your very first ladder, and then on your second ladder, you put 2 on your left-hand side, and then 1 on your right-hand side. And then that will give you the same effect when you close it up, because your top bead there is your 4th gemstone.
Okay.
So you've got 4 to start with, but you only put 3 on the next time because you've already got 1 on part of your ladder. Then just pop that through. And then that's the start of that pendant section there.
Okay, so
but I've made...
I was going to say, so you've just continued
I've just carried on
yeah?
doing that until I've got sort of 5 sections of it.
Okay.
Okay, and then I finished at the top there. So if I take this out now, so that is now... Take the beading thread out of there. I thought it was easier because there we go. So that is the extension of this one that I've started.
Yeah.
So just carry on doing that until you've done sort of, I've counted the beads at the side and there's 5 down either side. And then you then come out with your both of your strands, okay? And then just pop on your rose quartz. I think there's 5 on there. And then what you do is then take the beading thread through the middle one there. And then just pop that through and pull it through. And there you have the start of your crisscross that's on the pendant shape. And then just do exactly the same again, which does take a little bit of time, but all you do is just repeat that then. Pop on your 5 rose quartz and then just carry on taking it across through. I've gone through the one that you very first started with, really. That's how you'll end up. You always take it through that middle one in the middle. When you cross over with your rose quartz, you just take it through the gemstone that goes right through the middle of the pattern of the ladder, and just carry on doing that till you get to the bottom. I did it with monofilament on the one there, but because I'm showing it on the television now, it's easier to see the beading thread.
Bead thread doesn't look too bad though, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's quite sturdy actually. Oops, the beading thread. But the monofilament is fine because it's sort of it's very strong. But it's, as I say, when you're doing it at home, it isn't so bad if you take time to sort of to thread it. But on TV, it's easier to do it. There we go. So all you do is just carry on that, going through 5 gemstones, taking it across to that middle gemstone in the middle, and then carry on doing that all the way to the end. And then what you do then is, I've obviously got a longer piece of strand either side, so I then just weave it back through and then get it to a point where you can tie a knot and secure it and snip it off. That's why it's better with the monofilament, because you don't actually see the thread. And then when you finish, then I just added at the bottom, I just added on some of the little spacer beads that come within the kit, and then just put a cube on the bottom.
Perfect. Isn't that gorgeous? And you could choose which length you want. You could have a matching pair of earrings as well, couldn't you?
Yes,
you could do like little, like smaller drops, and then you got a fantastic.
So this is just a variation on the ladder weave, and just then crisscrossing over.
Fantastic. $21.95 is all you pay for this kit. It includes obviously all of your feature gemstones. That's the cubes, that includes the clear quartz, that's this the rose quartz, and of course the druzy as well. So all of that comes as part of this kit. And you get, as a little bonus, well, big bonus actually for a lot of people, it's your 100 pieces of your rose gold plated copper findings for $21.95. Congratulations if you got that one. Beautiful kit. A great add it to your order, of course. If you haven't already bought from us today, you can start ordering right now and keep on adding. We've got our late show starting at 5 o'clock till 9, and I know that's going to be a great show as well. So there's plenty of times for you to add to your order. And if you do want to get started into jewelry making, if this is just you know, you've just tuned in and you've just found us, and I know that's the way that a lot of people, you know, start their jewelry journey, is by just flicking through the channels, finding us and going, oh, what's that about? Well, if you want to get started and you don't know anything about jewelry making, let's just tell you that if you want to learn a little bit more about who we are as a company, but also the techniques, without making a purchase, we will send you the DVD and tutorial booklet free of charge to show you just how easy it is. Okay, so you don't even have to make a purchase with us. You can ask, if you just ring our free phone number at the bottom of the screen there, you can ask for the tutorial booklet and DVD to be sent to you, and then you can have a look through. You can read about the different techniques. You can learn about all of the different findings and things like that about Jewellery Maker, and the good news is that's free of charge. So if you want to know more about us, then that's the way to do it. Just speak to our call centre right now. It's the award-winning customer service team as well that you'll get through to on those phone lines. So it's definitely worth giving it a try and finding out. And then once you've got it and you've had a read,
you're off.
Yeah, exactly. You're off, and then you
can't stop then.
I was going to say exactly. Once you're done, and of course once you're done and once you've got started, send your first piece in to the Wall of Fame. I have Sue, who is 438, and she said, attached is my photo of my very first wire work. All the ingredients for a jewellery maker. I only started making jewellery after watching your show at Easter and buying loads of stuff. I'm really enjoying your shows and guest designers, and I'm loving my new hobby. Well, there you go. Isn't that funny? That's almost, that's literally, it's like it's just brought us straight into that. It's like we planned it and we so didn't. But Sue, you are literally testament to what I've just been saying. Get started and give it a go. And just like Sue, you know, look at the creations that Sue succeeded in creating. And then Sue's only started in Easter, April, what is that? Yeah. Beginning of April?
Absolutely.
So that's just two and a bit months, 2.5 months, something like that. Well, congratulations, Sue. You're doing really well there. And it's 438.
And I have 441, which is really pretty. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And the presentation is lovely. And this is from Claire in Huddersfield. Here's my first ever entry to the Wall of Fame.
Never knew.
It's a jewellery set made as a gift for my sister's confirmation.
Wow.
It includes pearls, peridot, silver chain, labradorite, preonite and adventurine, all from JM. Well done, Claire. That's really lovely and very, very pretty. I bet she was chuffed to bits.
Isn't it? I bet she
Yeah.
was. Fantastic. Congratulations. I've got some really funky pieces and some really fun pieces as well. And it's 439. Who is it? It's Claire in a not so sunny Cornwall, she says today. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. I've had a few requests recently, and here are a selection of the chain bracelets I've made. All the gemstones from Jewellery Maker except the glass dotty ones on the monkeys. Here I have made bananas and monkey themed. The monkeys and bananas are all polymer clay. The other charms are from my stash, then a purple and black wicker wire inspired bracelet charm, again from my stash. Dalmatian jasper bracelet, finely mixed nuggets, moss agate, rose quartz Botswana agate, and with a few rounds of jasper too. Hope these are good enough to show. Good luck to everyone for this week's draw. Going to be good, and no more buying this week as I've bought the last 4 days in a row. Oops. Claire. Surely today you cannot have resisted. We have done 100 shepherd hooks. I mean, genuinely, I bet you haven't. I bet make it 5 in a row, Claire. And then I'm here tomorrow, and I know I've got some absolute steals of deals. We've got Natalia joining us tomorrow for a silver art clay and bronze and copper clay section. It's going to be an absolute beauty. So yeah, you've got to be joining us tomorrow. So it might be 6 days in a row, Claire. Sorry.
This is number 442, which
that's
is
very
beautiful.
nice.
This is so interesting.
Very
That's why I
elegant.
was reading it. Isn't it gorgeous? Are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Hi all at JM, thanks so much for the beautiful quality gemstones. It really is true that jewellery designs are only good as the material used. I attach a collection using stunning JM quartz and one of the JM luxury pearl strands. I have used sterling silver wire to make these pieces and beads from my stash. I'd also like to invite all JM fans and fellow designer makers to a new boutique opening in the Great Western Arcade in Birmingham called Handmade Boutique. Myself and 9 other talented designers are opening the boutique on the 1st of July, and it will be good to share with all of you with your handmade products. Oh, that's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. And that's from Jess
Hackett.
Well done. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, fingers crossed
Handmade,
for you all.
that's brilliant,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, fingers crossed for all of you. You know, all 9 designers there coming
fabulous.
together. Where is that, in Birmingham?
In Birmingham, yeah, the Great Western Arcade, yes.
Keep an eye out for that,
Yeah,
won't we?
yeah, that's beautiful.
Now then, I've got 440, and that Jemima. She says, please find attached my dragonfly brooch made with antique bronze wire, tiger's eye and pyrite seed beads, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope you like it. I love it. I think that's gorgeous. That's a really cute one, really cute. So congratulations to you, Jemima, and you are 440. And it's time for the draw. So that's just to let you know, if you haven't had your entry read out, if you haven't seen your photograph on the Wall of Fame, it doesn't mean to say that you're not in the draw. Everybody who enters is automatically entered into the prize draw. It's just that we can't get through on a live show. We'd probably be stood for probably the whole day on a live show if we were going to read out everybody's who enters. So just to let you know that if you don't see yours on the Wall of Fame, you will still have been automatically entered into the competition and into the prize draw. So good luck to you. So we're going to start off with our £50. That's our runner-up prize for your credited to your Jewellery Maker account. And good luck. Are you going to go for it, Sheila? Go for it.
Oh, hang on. Got you shaking because I don't want to see. I don't want to.
Right then.
Go. Good luck, everybody. Ooh. Number 437.
We've got that.
We have.
It's
There
here.
you go.
Oh, it's beading thread. Who is
There you
it?
go.
It's Tracy Woodward.
Well done,
Tracy Woodward in
Tracy.
Sheffield. Congratulations to you. She was inspired by Gemma's DVD. Oh, brilliant.
Well done.
Oh, congratulations, Tracy. How's that for luck? Right then.
Come on then. Off you go
This
then,
is
my
for
dear.
so your £50, Tracy, is credited to your Jewellery Maker account. And who's going to be next? Let's go right to the bottom. Let's go right there. Oh, hang on. I've got 2. I'm dropping that one. 298. So that's 298. And that is Jill Elliott. Is that right, Jill Elliott? Jill Elliott, congratulations to you. You got £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. How amazing is that? So thrilled for you all. If you've got that, brilliant. And thank you so much for sharing your incredible creations with us. We do genuinely appreciate it. One of our favourite parts of the show is to come in and experience your creativity. And obviously, it's often nice for us to see something that's happened on air, then being filtered into your creations, 2 or 3 days or weeks later. It's always really nice to see that. So if you've been inspired by any of our guest designers, any of our creations, and it's lovely for you to be able to share them with us. And as I say, and in the meantime, you might well get your £100 or your £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account as well. So it's definitely worth giving it a go. You can text in, you can email in, or you can also send in by post, and all of that information will come within the show, so keep watching for that. Right, we have got an amazing bundle coming your way right now. Take a look at this. Oh, it feels like I should be singing Ocean Breeze makes me feel fine. That's what I feel like it should be, isn't it? It's got that real ocean feel about it. This is an absolute beauty. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this. We've had some absolute stunners today now, haven't we? We have had some absolute stunners. These are fantastic. They're idyllic. Where do I begin? I want to pick up the citrine first, I think. I'm going to go. I must be in a summery mood, because my eye just keeps being caught by these gorgeous summertime shades of citrus yellows. A fantastic double strand. Yep. 80 centimetre strand of your nuggets. These are 2x1 to 7x3 millimetre, very versatile. Good size to get either as spacers or to be used as a centerpiece for maybe doing a multi-strand bracelet like that. I mean, that would just be fantastic on its own, wouldn't it? But if you want to add a little bit more detail to a strand like this one, how about adding in some glorious drops? Now, these are your citrine irregular drop beads. They are 8x6 to 13x9 millimetre, and they are so pretty, aren't they? So pretty. Now, whether you're going to get that tribal influence, or maybe you're going to use these, I'm going to go back to our early bird offer. If you got your shepherd hooks and you just literally want to take 2 of those, pop them on your shepherd hooks, have a little drop a pair of citrine earrings, how much are you going to charge? Well, I mean, the shepherd hooks this morning, how much were they a piece? Were they 6p a piece? 6p a pair, weren't they? So 6p a pair. And then you're going to get your citrine drops. What's that going to cost you? Maybe 15p for a pair of earrings? And you're not going to charge 15p for a pair of earrings now, are you? You know, citrine earrings, £15 more like, and then you'd still be in incredible pricing in comparison to other places. It's worth thinking about when you break it down like that. You just keep on going, why would I not do it? Why wouldn't I go for it? Now you've got here these beautiful sky blues of your dyed light blue quartz plain rounds, 6 millimetre. 6 millimetre. Then you've also got your blue fire agate faceted rounds in your 4 mil. It is ocean blues within your summer sand shade. Oh, have you heard what this is called? Oh, it's called sand castles. That's nice, isn't it? Sand castles. My kids love building sand castles. Having said that, my kids love them because I make them love them, because I love them even more. Honestly, I'm like that. Right, kids, let's go. I don't need an excuse to even have children. Before I even had kids, I was building sandcastles. I'm not even exaggerating. Genuinely, you ask my husband, we went, oh yeah, we can go on any holiday and I'll always pack a bucket and spade. Seriously, I did. Even in like, you know, your posh 5-star resorts and stuff like that. I used to be able to go on one of them every so often before I had kids. And I always took me bucket and spade with us. How sad am I? I love sandcastles. They just make me smile. I've got some great techniques to get a really nice big, I have sandcastle techniques. Of course you have to have a sandcastle technique. Tap on top. Yeah, but there's a certain type of tap that works, you know. Oh, there's a special type of tap. I wouldn't want to share it with you, otherwise I'd have to kill you. We have got an amazing opportunity here. 2 strands of citrine in your nuggets. You've then got your drop style citrines. This is your summer sunshine feel. It's got a real vibrancy about it with your sky blues mixed alongside your sand and sun. It's a beautiful combination. What can we do with this price tag? I don't think you'll believe it. 5 strands for £5 strands, because that's a double strand of citrine, isn't it? Now that's 5 strands for £12.95. That's working out at about £2.50 a piece, isn't it? Absolutely incredible, incredible deal. Opportunities to really make the most of right now. Less than £2.50 a strand. That's right, I have worked that out right, haven't I? £2.50, fiver. Yeah, just over £2.50 actually, just over £2.50. £12.95. You've got to be quick. You've got to be seriously quick. It's an amazing deal. It is summertime qualities. I mean, maybe if I just do that. That's a nice medley, isn't it? What a great look you've got there for £12.95. I expect that'll be a sellout deal. Limited stock now. We are on restricted availability. Hold the lines to confirm. Congratulations. It is a free phone number that you're dialing. Definitely worth your patience on those phone lines today. Although it has been very busy. Very busy today. But that's because we've had so many great deals. The kind of two go hand in hand. Lots of deals, lots of people on the lines. It's always going to happen, isn't it? So stay on those lines for us and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. Now then, before we go to the break, we just want to set a little bit of a competition. Ooh, yes. So we decided we'd have a little bit of fun today because we have got a competition. I can't remember what the competition itself is called. What have we called it? What is it called? Is it competition time or something like that? Question of the day. That was it. I couldn't remember what I called it. Ready? It's the question of the day, question of the day. Question of the day, question of the day, question of the day. Question of the day. Yeah. Question of the day here on Jewellery Maker. Right then, the question is, now this is all pertaining, let me just explain why we're going to ask a question, right? This question is pertaining to an offer that we're about to do straight after the break. So you have the break to text in 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. You've got to give us your name and your customer number. If you don't give us your customer number, then I can't take your answer. So 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. Then give us your name and your customer number. Then give us the answer to this question. It's the question of the day. 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 Yeah. The question is, ready? Which gemstone is known as the golden leek? Which gemstone is known as the golden leek? If you know the answer, you need to text in right now. You will win a bead scoop if you're the first person to get the right answer. I'll tell you right now, not one of our studio guys, gallery crew, nobody knew. Not Sheila's looking at me, not clue, right? That is the question of the day. What's the question again? Put it one more time. There it is, which gemstone is known as the golden leek? Which gemstone is known as the golden leek? If you want to know the answer, then you need to watch after this. The answer is, we have got fluorite coming up straight after the break as well, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be a treat.
Are you ready to shake off the snowflakes and celebrate summer? Well, how about joining us on Friday the 28th of June for our Summer Sunshine Dinner? This year we're leaving the Midlands and heading to London for an evening of glitz and glamour in order to support the Colourful Life Foundation. Overlooking the iconic Butler's Wharf, the Tower Hotel is located on the banks of the River Thames. This prestigious venue neighbours the World Heritage Site, the Tower of London, home to the Crown Jewels. Join Steve and Sarah Bennett, a host of presenters, as well as our friend and newly appointed trustee of the Colourful Life Foundation, Glenn Lehrer. There will be auctions and raffles, as well as the chance to join the Colourful Life Foundation's brand new sponsorship programme, an exciting way of directly supporting the projects that matter to you. Places are limited, so for more information or to book, please call 0845 612 2000 or email tggcball@gems.tv. See you in London.
Join Jewellery Maker on Thursday the 30th of May for our fashion focus show. Guest designer Natalia Coleman will be focusing on couture designs from all the fashion capitals. With boutique inspiration and must-have looks, be sure to tune in. The Fashion Focus Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Join guest designer Laura Binding on our Viking Knit workshop. Laura will guide you through how to use a lazy daisy from start to finish. You will learn a variety of techniques, including how to design bead caps and how to create the double knit weave. The full course includes a selection of different coloured gauged wires, a generous bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our gem museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
An incredible strand coming your way. It's certainly the largest and most definitely the most impact of strands that we've got today. How about that for a strand of fluorite? Such an impressive gem strand. Huge 700 carat strand. And every single one of these gemstones is a delight. It has the warmth, the golden hues are radiating through the gemstone. I mean, literally you could warm your hands on this. It's that warm in terms of its colouring. Just exquisite impact stones. Okay, now on this strand alone, I can tell you, and this is just an example of this strand, because obviously I've got to remember that every strand will be different, but I can give you this as an example. You have got 15, that's 15 feature gemstones, 15. And I'm just going to give you straight heads up that every one of those gemstones is going to come in at less than £1. I've said it, I've said it. We're going less than £1 a gem. This is a huge, I've got queues on the lines already. If you haven't already picked up the phone, you're gonna have to just be patient. Please stay on those lines for me. Do not hang up, you'll miss out. Stay on the lines, and if you hear an engaged tone, then that just means to say that there's lots of people on the lines in front of you. Put the phone down and dial again to see if you can get through to us. Congratulations, it's your biggest, your boldest, your bright, warm, rich, golden tones of graduated nuggets in your fluorite strand. 700 carats for what? $14.95. Impact huge dramatic impact for $14.95. It's a striking gem strand. Look at the cues. Oh my goodness me. It's a good cue to have because it means that everybody's going to be patient with us and be successful and hopefully get the most exciting jewelry making potential. $14.95, less than £1 a gemstone based on this gem strand. And of course, as I say, every strand will be different, but if that is the case, if on average you're going to get 15 feature stones, that means each one of those is less than £1 a piece. I mean, you think of those as a centre stone, one pendant, get the chain. You know, we did a ring of chain, pardon me, a reel of chain earlier on this week. I think it was probably Monday or Sunday, something like that. And we did a reel, that's 100, pardon me, 10 metres, not 100, 10 metres of chain. And then you just use, what, probably a third of a chain, third of a metre of a chain, and then add a pendant, and you've got yourself a statement piece of jewellery. That's it. Simple chain, simple centre stone, and hey presto, a bold, striking look for your jewellery. This is an impressive, and I mean every one of those stones faceted to really highlight the quality. I mean, I look at this and I see pendant, but I mean, maybe you're actually going to see this as matching set with a pendant, and you could use one of these in one of maybe the Laura binding cuffs, you know, one of the bigger, larger, thicker cuffs. You could create something very dramatic. Maybe one of those centerpieces could actually be a hot rock for the hand, you know, work it across the flanks of the finger. If you like that, you know, that size and profile to really hit off the top of the finger. You've got drama, you've got quality, you've got warmth of colour, and you've got it all for $14.95. A bold look. A bold look for $14.95. And if you haven't got the idea of using this for just gemstone jewellery, Sheila, we actually have a DVD, and I think it was one of the first DVDs that you and I ever did together, the accessories DVD. Yes. You know, and you create curtain ties, and
I did a heart, didn't
that's
I?
right.
I did a bunch of grapes.
That's right.
With big chunky quartz it was at the time. So they would be brilliant, yeah.
You know, if you've got
light pulleys.
Well, exactly, with the size of these, that could be a nice sized light pulley. Genuine, I mean, very opulent. You know, welcome to my toilet. There's my genuine gemstone light pulley. But, you know, in all honesty, why not?
Absolutely.
Less than £1.
And even some of the tassels that you get on some of the strands, you know, you could attach a tassel.
Yes.
To the bottom.
Exactly.
It's endless, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Jewellery making is endless.
Well, it isn't. The thing is that we say jewellery, but then we're going on to so much more
it's accessories, isn't it, as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
$14.95 is all you pay. Hold those lines to confirm, and congratulations. I do have queues of around about a minute, but your call will be processed as fast as we possibly. Look at the way that the light plays and transfers through that stone. I mean, it literally illuminates. That close-up is fantastic to really show the illuminating qualities of that stone. Beautiful. Beautiful. $14.95, less than £1 a piece. Less than £1. And I know this is not to be too funny about it, but you know those pulleys for your toilets and things, they're like coming in at like 10, 15, 20 pounds you can pay. You get really posh ones, that's it, the sparkly ones. You can pay 20 quid for one of those. Or £1, and you've got a genuine gemstone one. There you go. Always about thinking, always about thinking. Now, how about this? Oh, there it is. These are so inspirationally beautiful thanks to their craftsmanship of carving. These are your wave beads. Now, I hardly need to move them, but I do want to keep them moving because as I move, you do get that wave-like appeal, the rise and the fall, the tide of quality, light movement through each. They're fabulous. They are absolutely fabulous. Now, as that close-up comes up, you just about get an idea of how these have actually been crafted and carved. Essentially, you've got a plain round bead which has then been given this beautiful rise and fall wave. So your gem, it could be plain, but instead of it being a plain round, you've got this movement. It's been carved. I look like I'm stroking a cat, don't I? Hey, Bond, I have been waiting for you. But you do you've got that wave-like appeal. But because they've been individually carved, it means that they've also been, the gemstones has been read as individual crystal structures. That means that the carving is being maximized to each one of the stones. Each one of them is being cut and carved to really release the very best potential. God, they are beautiful. Let me just move them one more time in a very, very easy way. I'm just going to move them backwards and forwards like this, because that really does give you a sense of they're fab, aren't they? Very, very special. Your wave beads, one of our brand new strands here at Jewellery Maker, never been seen before, and now we bring you an offer. They are 9mm waves, so they probably could have been a classic 8 plain round, but instead with that extra mil, you've got the wave formation of the gem. You've got this lovely swirling feel about them, a little bit almost candy floss-esque, or you know, almost helter-skelter-ish. You know, you've got that movement, that curvaceousness, beautiful quality. The movement that's going to play on these gems is fantastic. If you want these clear quartz carved waved beads, then you're going to have to be pretty sharpish, because I tell you what, these are not going to hang around. I've already got web buys purchasing. Your price tag on your wave beads are just... See, it's the craftsmanship I see, and I look at, you know, for somebody like myself who's had the chance to be able to watch lapidary work and skilled craftsmanship of gemstones being cut by hand, I just look at gems like this and I take on board not just the beauty of the stone, but the quality of the craftsmanship that's had to be placed to get that resulting jewellery, that resulting quality. When you start to see every one of these pieces has had its individual craftsmanship, carved qualities of gems, it's so impressive. $9.95, delightful, very, very special strand, an exquisite quality. If I just keep on moving them, look at that. Nice, very, very nice look. Just that movement. They're really mesmeric, actually, aren't they? You know, when you see that movement. Can we get, Ollie, how close can we get? Let's do like this. $9.95, just glorious. Congratulations, clear quartz. Your carved waved beads, fantastic feature. I think actually that one strand would go very nicely with this next boutique selection. Yes, it's Sheila's boutique selection that we've got for you right now. And well, Sheila seems to find gemstones that nobody else can find. She's like the Indiana Jones of the Jewellery Maker staff. Because I tell you what, she goes hunting with her leathers. I have to say, she finds gemstones like no one else can.
There is a special in there, isn't there?
What, a?
Well, there's a lot of...
I was just going to say...
They're all special. They're all special, but...
There is something going on. There's something going on. Because I tell you...
They're Hollywood, aren't they? Those are, I think.
You think Hollywood? Do you? Who made for Hollywood? You have got that. Yeah, you do have that glitz and glamour.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, Sheila has already, she kind of already said there's one strand that in particular is going to wow your socks off. Now, if it's the strand that I think of...
I'm sure it is.
I could say I don't...
Yeah, yeah. It's absolutely exquisite. The facets from it, oh, it's just...
extraordinary.
It is extraordinary, extraordinarily exquisite.
truly magnificent. Truly extraordinary. Now if I just take, I'm going to just take one of them. If I take this one and we'll get a close-up of this, just look at that step cut. Checkerboard, faceted, idyllic, luxury amethyst. I don't think you can get much finer than this gemstone. I genuinely don't believe that you could want anything more from a gemstone or gem quality strand like this one. I mean, every single one of them has got this exceptional faceting. I mean, it's got to be, I'm looking at this strand and I'm thinking to myself, it's got to be part of the cut collection. Has to be. Has to be. I mean, you just, the quality of craftsmanship. We were talking about the quality of craftsmanship and the carving quality of the waves. This is a totally different kind of craftsmanship to carving your gemstones, because faceting is about cutting out the shape of the stone to highlight the internal and the external beauty of a stone. It's literally years and years in the making. You'll normally find the top lapidarists were the son of the son of the son of a top lapidarist. It's very much a heritage experience and family trade, because once you know the trade, you want to pass it on because it's such an incredible skill base. And many of our top lapidarists who work for us, well, they create some of the finest, most exquisite cuts. This is one of them. Yep, it's your amethyst. These are your graduated step cut ovals. They are 9x7 to 17x13. And you're getting here a feature of 7 feature amethysts. So let's just take that stone and that strand and let's just take that on board. Let's just absorb that beauty, because when I start to keep on adding, and I'm going to keep on adding, because this is extreme boutique. This is not just your standard, but we're going extreme boutique. Oh, okay, I'm going to go here next. I'm going to go here. It's really difficult to know which one to choose next, because really, in all honesty, every single one of these strands has something special to offer. You've got here your clear quartz, which I think just dances in the light against the facets of the amethyst. You've then got these beautiful shell pearl. Shell pearls are so feminine and work so beautifully within this palette. As I say, our Sheila has gone hunting and look at what she's found. She has found some of the finest gemstones. I tell you what, it's quite impressive to find this type of luxury in one bumper pack. This is a bundle of luxury. I think this is going to be a sellout, you know. Based on the quantity of people, and I've already got people buying, I have to tell you now, this is going to be a limited edition offer. It is going to be last of stock, please. Please don't hesitate to get this one. If you see it and you like it, it'll be first come, first served. You've then got your multi-gem faceted rounds. These are 6mm. Alongside that, you've got your rose quartz. These colours are just so feminine, so sophisticated. 4mm faceted, okay. I'm going to say now, based on the quantity and based on the people who are interested on a 4 lines and how many people are already buying on the web, I'd say you need to be buying now. Right, this is an absolute steal of a deal. Let's just keep on reminding ourselves of how much you're getting. I'm not stopping yet. I've still got more to add to this combination. You've got your amethyst in your amazing superior cut gemstones. You've got your clear quartz, you've got your shell pearl, you've got your multi-gems, you've got your rose quartz, and you've also got your rainbow moonstone 30cm strand in your 4mm rounds. You've got all of those, and finally, 10 meters of your 0.8mm gauge wire in your antique bronze. It's all about luxury. It's all about getting that high skill quality finish to your jewelry. And your price tag, I mean, the strand alone of the amethyst, we got to know that that's got to come in at a significant price tag. That should be a considered purchase on its own. But how about this? A full boutique collection, thanks to our Sheila, for what price? Well, what's that strand? When you say E, oh, right, okay, E. When Laura, in my E. But Laura said in my ear, right, Laura said £29.95. Promise you, right? When she said £29.95, thought she meant that. I thought that's what you meant for that strand. I thought you meant that strand alone was £29.95. Can I just say, Sheila looks really, really concerned.
I'm confused, actually.
All right, she says...
Yeah.
I honestly thought, when Laura was saying £29.95 in my ear, Laura, honestly, I thought you meant that strand was £29. That made sense. £29.95 for that amethyst made sense because of the quality of the faceting. But yet you've got that full boutique bumper collection, and it is a bumper collection. Sheila's not, you've not held back on this one.
No, I'm just amazed at that price. Truly, I am.
Sheila, I'm going to call you Indiana from now on. Sheila Jones.
You're not Sheila,
yeah, you're not Sheila Davies anymore.
No,
you're Sheila Jones.
No, send me out.
You're there. Do. That's it. In your leather chaps and all of that.
Yeah, the hat.
Yeah, you the hat. You quite fancy that, do you?
I think Steve's got that outfit somewhere. Only because he did it at a fancy dress.
I was going to say. Now
so
what
I know he's got the
happens?
hat, and if he's listening, I know he's got the hat and he's got the coat. So.
Oh, you're going to be our Indiana of Jewellery Maker.
I could borrow it, couldn't I, and come in next week with it on.
Love it, I love it. Now,
I have to say that this, with the bronze wire, I thought it went beautifully with the bronze wire.
Well, I love the bronze against those dusky pinks.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. I was really, really pleased with the fact that, you know, how they go together.
Look at that. Look at that. That's so pretty. That's so pretty.
That's a lot of gemstones for that price.
A lot of quality.
I am just and I'm seriously say that because I know.
Well, you know because you put it together.
Know, yes, yeah, and that's absolutely right. I don't know how Laura's done that, to be honest.
Laura, Sheila, don't know how you've done it.
I don't. I mean, I love that. That amethyst is just words fail me really because I haven't seen anything like that before. That's why when I saw it, I thought, that's mine.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I have to be firm with Hannah upstairs.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yes.
You've got your antique bronze wire as well with all of this. It's a Viennese waltz. Oh, can you do the Viennese waltz?
I've got medals, actually.
You've got medals?
I've got medals.
Go on then, ready?
Oh, that way back again.
Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You could tell. She's award winning, you know. She's an award winner.
Oh, strictly watch out.
$29.95 for the boutique collection with Sheila. An amazing price tag, a brilliant opportunity. It's on low stock. Yes, we're on low stock. We're into the teens on this one now. Low stock offer. 20 single quantity figures now. It's gone, it's gone. I think it's fair to say. It's going, and it's going. Gone. $29.95. A lot of people liking that price tag.
I absolutely. I need to sort her out, actually.
That's why she's just having words. She's going to have words. I can tell she's going to have words at the end of this. Congratulations, you got that one right. I've still got more to fit in, though. I've still got lots and lots still to fit in, including anybody. Has anybody texted in the right answer yet?
Oh,
they have. We've got a winner and everything.
Golden League. Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
This.
So the question was which. Now let me make sure I forgot this right. What did we say? Which gemstone is known as the golden leak? Which gemstone is known as the golden leak? And the answer is chrysoprase.
Oh, well, I fancy that. Why is it?
We haven't had chrysoprase for ages.
No, we haven't. No.
And I mean ages and ages.
Why is it?
Chryso.
Is there a story with it?
Oh yeah. Chryso in Greek means golden. Praise or praisior means leak.
Well, there you go.
The golden leak.
I bet there's a lot of gemstones with stories like that.
Oh, there is.
There is. We'll have to have one a week or one a...
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, one a week.
Yeah,
No pressure.
I tell you what,
I'll be looking up now.
exactly. I expect you, Indiana Jones, to be coming up with us.
Okay.
Right, we have got Chrysoprase. So who won that one? Who won the competition? Cheryl from Grimsby. The good news is that you were the fastest to text in the answer, and therefore you will win a bead scoop of your own. Woohoo! Scoop, scoop, scoop. Yes, you have got a bead scoop coming your way to give us the right answer. It was Chrysoprase, known as the golden leek. Now, are we going to do it? Can we do the golden leek? Later. Okay, we have got the golden leek coming your way shortly. It's not. I've got you a golden leek. As you do. As you do.
I'm going to find one out now for next time I'm on with you, Vicky.
You want to find another one out,
I am going to find another one now. That's my challenge, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sheila says that she's now going to come up with her own competition.
I've got inside information.
Yeah, you kind of have. For anybody who doesn't know, that Sheila is the mother of our boss, and Sarah is Sheila's daughter, and she's married to Steve, who obviously started the company up, and he's a gem hunter.
I won't cheat, honestly, I won't. I'll find out myself.
Will.
No, I won't, honestly, I won't.
I know you will.
I don't see him anyway, he's always somewhere else.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Now, hang on a minute. Now then. Now, this is bamboozling. This is bamboozling. I take pride in my knowledge of jewellery and gemstones. I do try really hard. Granted, really rubbish memory, but I do try hard. I have got alarm bells going off here because I have a feeling that we've never done this gemstone before on air. Because if it is what I think it is, and I'm looking at Laura's. Look at this. Look at this. How about this as an opportunity? I think I'm right in saying that this is cat's eye. Now, Laura says yes, cat's eye. This is a gemstone that I can't remember ever putting to wear in my 9 years, I think it is nearly. I'm almost up to 9 years working within in this building with genuine gemstones. Cat's eye is a really interesting gemstone. But gosh, I know very little about this stone because I've never put it to wear. Honestly, I've never put it to wear. I know about it in terms of its prestige within the jewellery industry, but I've never ever put it to wear. This is brand new. Now look, I'm going to tell you, this has literally just walked into the studio. This has just walked into the studio, so we are enthralled by this offer. Of course, we would have given you a heads up. I mean, we would have told you that this was coming your way. We would have, at the beginning of the show, said, just to let you know, a brand new gemstone coming your way today, and it's cat's eye. We would have given you that heads up. We genuinely would have done that because we know there are a lot of our viewers, a lot of our jewellery makers out there who love to get a unique stone into their collection. A lot of opportunity to be had here. You've got a stone of true unique beauty. Now, you know how we talk about cat's eye, and we often talk about that in terms of your tiger's eye, in terms of your chatoyancy. Cat's eye is what happens in a gemstone where there's a tiny little particle or inclusion that as the light enters, it splits through the stone, and then you get this incredible optical illusion. And you think of tiger's eye, there's the optical illusion taking place. This piece might be a good example. How's that? Just take a look at this. Very, very special. I have a feeling. Now I know that we have a visitor into our gallery right now, and I have to say to you, we've got a visitor in our gallery, and she's one of our leading gemologists here at Jewellery Maker and within our business of the Genuine Gemstone Company. We have a number of gemologists and trained gem accredited buyers, because this is a stone. Here you are. Hello.
Hello.
Now, in 9 years, I've never put this to wear.
No.
I know that. Right? I know I've not put this to wear. I know about it because it's kind of, cat's eye is such an optical phenomenon that you kind of learn a little bit about. But this is something different, isn't it?
It's a very different strand to what we usually see. It's very closely related to what we normally see as tiger's eye or hawk's eye.
Yeah, so it's
the same family member,
yeah.
But you've got this much more richer sage green colour to it, which is closely linked to the chrysoberyl family.
And I was about to say, is it like because the colour of it is very similar to alexandrite?
Yes, yeah.
Very similar to alexandrite.
So it's honing these properties that we see in relation to chrysoberyl and also the tiger's eye family as well.
I beg your pardon. This is Hannah. Sorry, one of our gemologists. If you don't know, she's just a passerby. She just thought she'd come in with a microphone and talk. You're a trained gemologist.
Yes, I am.
You've got all your accreditations and things like that. How often do you come across this gemstone? Because I know how often I've never. The only one stone example I saw in trade within the last 10 years would have been in an antique piece of jewellery. Really?
Yeah. So it just goes to show you don't come across this stone very, very often. And Paula and I actually brought this whilst out in India on our last visit.
Well, I know for a fact, for the time that I've been here at Jewellery Maker, I've never put this to wear. And I know for a fact that when I've worked on our sister channels of Gems TV and all of the subsidiaries, I know for a fact I've not done this gemstone, because I pride myself on knowing what I have and haven't seen in my lifetime. Yeah. I know about these, but I tell you what, so this is literally, would you expect, this is not an everyday offer, is it?
It's not an everyday offer, no. I mean, what you've got to remember with gemstones, and it goes for, quite a huge majority that we have in stock, they all share some sort of property. So, for example, this particular strand is a member of what we would class as the quartz family. Now, obviously, most of our viewers would be used to seeing quartz as amethyst or smoky quartz or citrine, whereas in reality, the actual family and the members involved is vast. So
yes, huge, isn't it?
This is one of them, yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. And of course, when we start to talk about like the qualities of colour, I'm lucky enough to have Russian alexandrite in my collection.
Very lucky.
I am very lucky. Very, 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 very lucky. I know that. And I know for a fact... What? Sorry, Hannah, I beg your pardon. I was about to start talking about the colour of my alexandrite and how delightful it is. But in my ear, Laura's just told me the price on this. Laura,
are you doing this price because you know I'm on screen and I can't do anything about it?
You're on screen and you literally, I thought you said scream because you probably are going to scream. Yeah. Oh, no. Really? This is a premiere offer on Jewellery Maker. I'm literally holding your arm because I'm feeling a bit tense. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're about to do this. Are you serious? This is a premiere on Jewellery Maker for...
I don't know how it happens.
Well, you're the buyer.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it happens.
Oh my goodness me, $16.95. it's got the richness of an alexandrite. It's got the play of light. I mean, if it's anything like the rarity of a cat's eye alexandrite, well, gosh, once in a lifetime opportunities, these kind of chances, aren't they?
They really and truly are. And what you would imagine, you're adding this piece to your collection, you're adding something that we haven't seen before.
This is a premiere.
Yeah, how does
It's a
that
premiere. I can't believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this. And as I say, I take pride. I genuinely do take pride in knowing my gemstones. I do my very best to do that. But when even I go, hang on, if this is cat's eye, then hang on a minute. Whoa. Thank you for coming down.
It's all right. I'll go back and be upset upstairs.
She's going to be a bit upset. She's definitely going to be a bit upset upstairs. 69, a premiere opportunity. We've not done this before, and I so apologise that I didn't give you the warning that this was coming up. This literally walks straight into the vaults. An incredible deal, an exceptional opportunity. $16.95. What an offer. The richness of those greens are outlandish. And as I say, if you've ever experienced the beauty of alexandrite, if you've ever experienced the beauty of your chrysoberyl, if you've ever experienced the quality of some of the darkest, and this is like an olive green. This is a serious deal. You can't afford to miss out on this one, because I promise you, I don't honestly know if you'll get another chance like this again. You heard what Hannah said. This was a one-off deal that they managed to broke while they were over gem hunting not so long ago. But that's it. You know, a one-off strand. I don't think there'll be that many offers like this one coming your way on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year. 9-year basis. 9 years I've worked in the jewellery. And, you know, I've got to highlight the fact that I've worked within a jewellery business that prides itself on giving you the most diverse gemstones. You know, we don't just sit in the box of the classic jeweller shop with your diamonds, your rubies, your sapphires, your emeralds, your amethysts and those kind. We actually pride ourselves on giving you so much more diversity. And even for us, and even for me, after 9 years of that kind of diversity, I've not put this to wear. I've never seen this before. You know, this is amazing. Absolutely extraordinary. Now that is a chance and a half. $16.95. Thank you so much to the gorgeous Hannah Roxbury, our gemologist, one of our buyers within our team here for Jewellery Maker, working hard for us every day. I tell you what, she is. An amazing deal. $16.95. What a deal! What a deal! Okay. You're going to make me go to these now, aren't you? And Laura says, not only were we able to put to wear those amazing cat's eye drops, how about these? Now, I don't know whether I've got... I have. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. What was that noise? I turned into Gollum there, didn't I? My precious. We're just a little bit evil. These are brand new. Oh, warning, warning, warning. Brand new deal. Again, they've just walked into the studio, not by themselves, obviously. They have just arrived into the studio. These are fabulous. Your white quartz top drilled faceted drops are 6x4. Oh, I mean, perfect for your earrings, perfect to add that little unique detail to your tiaras for your brides. You've got so much quality and opportunity here. And then really, Sheila, these are the gemstones that will come in so well.
They are stunning, and for tiaras and for even just doing the centerpiece of each of them in the middle of a necklace. They are so petite and pretty that you almost want to keep them as simple as they are.
Oh, absolutely.
And just 3 of them on some chain or just on some eye pins, and then maybe with a pearl on the end, or just simplicity, stunning.
And that's the lovely thing about a
Flowers.
strand like this is that there is the opportunity to go for quite detailed, ornate quality because of the size and the luxury of the faceting.
Yes.
Those briolette drops really do add that finishing luxury.
Yes, they do.
Or you could go for very simple, very, very minimal, because there's that luxury of allowing the gemstones to be the feature, but in a very easy way.
Yes.
Ability.
Yes.
This is
Don't make them too complicated because they're so beautiful.
Absolutely.
And as I say, you could just do one flower because 5 of those would make a beautiful petal and just a
that would be
gemstone
great.
in the middle.
I will hold one of them out as an
They're
individual.
a drop, aren't they? Yeah, stunning they would be.
And you can see how faceted. I'd classify them as almost briolette cut because of the diamond-like shapes. And of course, anything that has a diamond or a triangular facet is classified as a brilliant cut. So you have that brilliant cut quality. I would call it probably a briolette design, to be honest. But it's certainly a brilliant cut faceted drop design. Oh, say that when you've had a gin. Now you've got here a 20 carat white quartz top drill faceted drop bead strand, 6 by 4 millimeter for one price tag. Well, I tell you what, you know the Madness song, it must be love, love, love. Well, I tell you, that's what I'm loving right now. I'm loving the fact that we can bring you these striking drops, these beautiful, elegant features to your jewellery making potential for $7.95. You don't have to use a lot to get a big impact. I mean, actually, just one of those in a single drop on those shepherd hooks that we did right at the beginning of the show, or even with the antique bronze posts and butterfly backs that we did in the middle of the show. These would be an absolute wonder to those, just to get that simple style. $7.95. This is bridal inspired. This is elegant, striking, feminine, soft, striking, but not too over the top. You know, you're going to get a very subtle feel to a design, but we really have got something special. I mean, I have to say, if you're going to work this, perhaps you could get some nice hair combs, perhaps you could get a tiara, bands, those kind of things. Two great minds think alike. Just as I've said that, Laura, my producer, is going, actually, Vix, take a look to your right. Ah, yes. She's good. She's good. Take a look. We have got these fantastic hair combs. Just wondering if you would just... Can you see? Could you imagine just running those across like so? And then just having a few, like in vines, in a beautiful open splay. That is just perfect, isn't it? Okay, those were $7.95, and if you've just got those beautiful drops, then we're going to give you the chance to add... Ooh! Oh, these really
They're
would go...
mine, aren't they?
They are
Pearls.
very Sheila.
Oh,
Very Sheila
yes.
Davies. Very Sheila.
I want those.
They are fabulous. I will put in the drops as well so you can see how enchanting it is as a combination. Oops. Look at this. Sumptuous, really sumptuous look. I'm going to take the drops away because, of course, those were a separate deal altogether. $7.95 for those. What a brilliant price. So you've got your 4 strands of your shell pearl. Here you've got your gorgeous teal greens, you've got your cashmere greys, you've got your creams, and you've got your larger peach blossoms, all together with the hair combs as well. 1, 2, 5, is it 5 hair combs? How fab is that? 5 feature looks. Maybe it is going to be for your bridal jewellery, perhaps it's going to be for, maybe you've got races, or maybe you've got a prom to create jewellery for. Maybe you're just looking for a little bit of a luxury for your jewellery. I've got people on the lines for this one already. Not surprised. It's been a busy, busy day today, and it's getting busier by the second by doing deals like this one. 4 strands of your shell pearl, 5 of your hair combs, and all for one price tag of $11.95. That's the kind of price that we're looking for. It's about getting deals. It's about getting lots of opportunity to create lots of good looking jewellery for a small amount of price. $11.95. Work it with those gorgeous quartz drops just to add a little bit more of a sparkling boutique feel. Well, you could do that for $7.95. You've got those drops, and on top of that you've also got then for $11.95 you have 4 strands of your shell, and you've also got your hair combs. $11.95. Queues on the lines of around about 30 seconds. Definitely worth giving us your patience on those lines today. It's a free phone number that you're dialing. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. Of course, it's a customer award-winning service that you'll receive from us when you get through to us. If you do have access to the web, it might be the fastest way to buy from us at www.jewellerymaker.com. Once you've logged in, one button, just click it and it says buy now and it's yours for the taking at £11.95. Congratulations if you got that. If you don't get the chance to get these offers, I've got to just highlight the fact that we do go on repeat after this show. If you know, perhaps you need to sit back and you need to think about it, and then you can go on repeat. We go on repeat throughout the day and into the evening. Of course, we've got the live show at 5 till 9. It's the late show tonight. I've got some big bumper packs tonight on the live show, including a 20 strand bundle. Yep. 20 strand bundle coming your way tonight on the late show. Oh, it's going to be a treat. Of course, what we always say is the larger the quantity, the smaller the price will be. So keep watching for that one. And that's, as I say, between 5 and 9 this evening on the late show with me. You've got my company for the next couple of days while Carol and Charlie are off on their jolly holidays. I think Charlie's gone to Turkey and Carol's gone to Italy. How dare they? How dare they? You've just come back from Italy. Oh, look at you all. Having said that, I just came back from Mallorca as well, so
well, there you go.
I shan't complain.
I only went for 4 days, but it was gorgeous.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, now we've had a competition, haven't we? Had a bit of fun. We had the answer for your golden leek gemstone. And it's Chrysoprase. I want to say Prasiolite there, because of course the name Prasior or Prasios is from the Greek that means leek. The Greek that means leek. And this is Chrysoprase. We don't see it very often here on this channel. Golden leek. Well, as soon as you see it, you'll see those fresh pastel greens. You'll see that freshness that has a golden hue to it, and that really is the reason that the name has been derived. It's as simple as that. It's the colour of the stem of a very, very beautiful leek fresh green, and that's the colour that you've got there. Beautiful, beautiful strand. I can't remember the last time I put Chrysoprase to air. A double strand of Chrysoprase at that. Double strand of Chrysoprase. Plus we're putting together with this your faceted howlite. Those are 10mm. And again, we'll add, oh, I like that combination where you've got that metallic of the hematite against those very fresh Chrysoprase greens. When was the last time you saw Chrysoprase on this channel? Yeah. Going back some weeks, some months, some years, isn't it? Probably,
I can't remember.
I would say probably the mid last year I might have seen it. That would be my guess, about mid last year. We don't see it often enough to warrant it being a regular for everybody to get hold of. We certainly don't see it often enough to make sure that you will guarantee to get this within this bundle. You're getting here a double strand. It's an 80cm strand of your Chrysoprase, a gemstone that has an incredible reverence within the jewelry industry. Now get this. The last time that Steve was in Hong Kong, Steve's one of our gem hunters. He's also one of the gentlemen who owns the company, of the Genuine Gemstone Company. Excuse me. The last time he went to Hong Kong, he was in an exhibition. And get this, this is quite amazing, because when you see here the carat weight, I'll explain in a second, that he went past an exhibition and an exhibition holder, and he was looking at some Chrysoprase. Guess how much, because this is how revered it is, guess how much it was going for per carat? £100 per carat. Now, if we give that principle to this strand, You're getting 110 carats. Hand over £1,000. That's what one exhibitor held such esteem to this chrysoprase that he was trying to charge £100 per carat for the chrysoprase. That's Steve's experience. That's one of our gem hunters. He's the boss of the Genuine Gemstone Company. It is a gemstone that has an incredible quality of and luxury about it. At first actually found in Poland, which is interesting, in the 14th century. And I just thought that's quite interesting. 14th century. Actually not that long ago, in all honesty, in comparison to many gemstones within the gem world. So when you start to look at this stone, it's a very fresh, it's a very prized gemstone. As I say, one exhibitor in a Hong Kong exhibition was trying to actually get £100 per carat because of his belief that it's such a precious gemstone, such a prized stone of choice. If you want to join us, well, we're not going to say hundreds, we're not going to say thousands, you know that's not the case. It's a gemstone that we have access to, not very regularly, and I will highlight that. The reason that the gemstones hold such a high price point within the jewellery industry is when they're difficult to get hold of. The rarity inspires a higher price point to the seller. Simple fact is this doesn't come along very often, even for us, even with all of our buying power. But I will say, we definitely didn't hand over £100 per carat for this, and therefore the great price that we got is the great price that you get. How low can we go on this one? And of course, it's not just for the 2 strands of chrysoprase, is it, that price? It's chrysoprase and the howlite and the hematite faceted rounds for $11.95. It's a talking point gemstone, chrysoprase, because you won't see this colour very often. It's not an everyday stone of choice in terms of its regularity on our channel. As I say, it's got to be last year, the last time I put this to wear that I can remember. A brilliant deal. I mean, we've had the cat's eye today, which is a stone that I've never put to wear. We've had yellow fluorite in a 700 carat. I've never done anything like that before. And then I'm putting to wear chrysoprase as a double strand, and that's coming in at less than £4 a strand. Less than £4, and that's for a double strand of chrysoprase. Beautiful, fresh springtime look.
I was about to say it's very fresh, very citrusy, very, yeah, sort of lime, isn't it? It's beautiful. It really is. Love it.
It's got that golden, just that golden flavour, but nothing like a golden hue to peridot.
Yeah, it's got like a happy, makes you wearing that, yeah.
Absolutely, it has got, I know what you mean, it's got a happy feel about it, that colour, hasn't it?
Yeah,
really fresh.
is.
$11.95, congratulations. And as you can see there, you can see the jewellery that's been created thanks to this bundle combination. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, somebody's been inspired by the apples. The apple greens, haven't they?
It is an apple green, isn't it?
Like a golden, delicious apple green, isn't it? That's a lovely pendant. That's a really fab look. And you've also got your hematite working with your howlite. I tell you what, let's stick with the hematite and let's just add, because you've probably been quite inspired by that combination. And I love the way that we've brought together the hematite against the white backdrop. But how about we give it a black backdrop? And let's do some black wire. You've got here 10 metres of your 0.25mm gauge wire and 10 metres of your 1mm gauge wire. Plus, you're also going to get your faceted hematite. Now, not just one strand, but 2 strands. So if you have just got that last bundle with the chrysoprase and the hematite, this would go so very well together. Look. So that's the strand we've just brought to you in the 3-strand bundle, and now you can add to your order a further hematite combination. And one of the nicest things about hematite is that it will never let you down thanks to its luster. It's got a beautiful weight to it. It's a very sturdy, very strong gemstone to feel and wear. But then put it against a black backdrop, it becomes very seductive, very intense, very dramatic. You've got here a combination of 20 metres of wire, plus you've got your 400 carats of your hematite in these 38 centimetre strands each. One price tag, how low can we go? It's $11.95. $11.95 for 20 meters of black wire, including 1 mil gauge, which is always asked for, and the 0.25, which is great for your weaving, etc. 2 strands of hematite. I mean, I don't need to move my hand on a strand like this, on 2 strands like this, because the light is always moving. Light is just dazzling on the surface of each one of these stones. A very, very exciting look for $11.95. Two lots of hematite, your strands coming in at 7 and your 5mm, and you've also got your black wire, it's your 0.25, and you've got your 1 mil gauge. Very seductive, very intense quality. Now we're just going to head over to the gorgeous Sheila to just find out how well you've got on today.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy?
I loved it. Yeah.
I mean, you've got loads left.
Absolutely, I've got as much left as I started.
Oh my goodness me!
I've got as much as what I've made.
Just to highlight, look at how much jewellery Sheila's made, and then look. Now, unfortunately, that bundle has sold out. Okay, so sorry if you missed out on that. That's why it's always worth watching our programme from the very beginning, so that you can see. There's loads of that.
Absolutely, loads of it.
Hecky thump. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That really is impressive, isn't it? And actually, you've created some lovely dynamic jewellery. You've really got that freshness about the shell.
Yeah, and you know, it just shows you, because there aren't any rounds in there, as in, you know, the sort of small rounds, how you can, you know, you can do so much with other shapes as well.
Yeah, and then you've done this gorgeous hairpiece as well.
Little, if you put a grip in there, I've made a little sort of chain effect at the back, a little swirl, so that you can use it as put it on a grip. And just pop it in your hair on the side, or
very pretty, very pretty indeed. Sorry, as I say, this combination of all the shell did sell out earlier on in the show. One of our first deals of the day. In fact, I will say to you, we've kind of been the pattern of the day of a bit of a sellout offer. Now, I just want to give you a heads up of a couple of things that are going to be happening in the next few days. Coming up for you on Monday, it's Bank Holiday Monday coming up. We just want to let you know that we do have something very special. It's a brand new launch. We have got something that you've never seen before, and we promise you, you will be absolutely amazed. I'm not going to say anything else because it's not my job to quite announce it, but I'll say, join us. It will be a show you want to see. I promise you. Bank Holiday Monday, sit down at 9 o'clock and you will be amazed. It's going to be a fantastic show. We also have some masterclasses to look forward to this week. I know that on Friday we've got a very exciting masterclass with Laura Binding, and also on Monday we've got Linda giving us a masterclass as well. So lots of things to look forward to. We have got a 5 o'clock late show to be very excited about with a 20 bumper pack. Thank you to Sheila for your company. You take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.